and said, "Where are you at?"
No.
Oh, that was Rod. Okay, never mind.
All right, we're live now. What's going on, everybody? Oh, Thursday night. I don't even know why we're doing this show tonight, but here we are. And the main person behind this isn't even here. Who freaking is the malt liquor king? I don't have no idea where Eric is. If somebody sees him out there, tell him to go home and get on the computer. But that being said, I'm here. Todd and Shannon are here, and I guess we're gonna drink some of these malt liquors and talk about whatever. Shannon's a little grin on her face there.
Mine's not even.
It has to go up
tricked
from
me
that
because
point.
mine's not even malt liquor. I thought I was drinking malt liquor, but it's not.
We just want to see you do Mad Dog 2020.
Well, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. And then Vanessa's in the chat and says hello.
So,
Billy's in the chat. Says cheers, guys. Baltimore Ravers ruled the NFL. And Craig's in the chat. Cheers, Craig. He says hello to Vanessa Kitty as well. And then she calls him Kent because everybody calls Kent Craig Kent because everybody thinks that's his first name, because here it would be like Kent would be like the guy, but over there is where Craig lives, so he says Kent. But anyway, he all knows.
Craig Beer Reviews.
What do you all call him?
His name is Craig.
But his Kent Beer Reviews is his handle.
Oh, okay.
So everybody thinks his name's Kent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And actually, when I first met Craig, I would call him Kent. He would just keep answering. He probably told me, like, why would you keep answering the whole thing? He's like, everybody calls me that. Like, well, that's not right. Make him call you your real name.
British people are notoriously polite.
Yeah. Oh, Craig is very polite.
Yes.
I've even
They're very polite.
I've seen him blush on some streams, you know.
Oh, boy. Might be blushing tonight.
Erie's in the house. Cheers, Erie. Welcome. Good to see you as well. And Vanessa says, hi, Rod, Shannon, and Todd.
Hello, Vanessa.
Hello.
So everybody's saying hello coming in. And Alan's in the house. Cheers to the eclectic beard. Let me see here. Trying to see if Eric said anything. I don't even know where Eric's at. Who knows? He's in Michigan. It could be snow or something up there. So hopefully he's not stuck somewhere.
He's backed out on his own malt liquor.
His own malt liquor thing. So I gotta tell you, I'm not as pumped up tonight because it's malt liquor.
Not feeling it.
But we said we do another malt liquor show. So I've actually got two here. Why I got two, I have no idea, but they were actually 22-ounce bottles. So this one, I haven't had this probably since high school.
Ooh, the OE.
I haven't had that like forever. And it was like sitting in the store. And I was like, oh, it's 22-ounce bottle. Okay. That shouldn't make me puke too much.
Is there a date on it?
And then, of course, had to get a classic, right? So Billy D. Before he was gender fluid. Colt 45. So there you go. Which now he said he didn't understand what gender fluid meant, so he was confused. He was like, I was confused. Is
there a date on it?
And Todd, what do you got there?
I got the wonderful 25 fluid ounces at 8.1 ABV.
Jesus Christ.
Hurricane.
The Hurricane. There you go.
That way. You can see it.
Here, I'll make you bigger. Here, you're going to put it back up there?
Not really, but I guess I
will. That's a big-ass bottle.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big one. But the highlight of the show will be
It even says the big one.
if you can handle it.
That's right.
What Shannon got there?
Ooh.
There's some flashbacks.
Yep. I will go right back to high school when I taste this, I'm sure.
Right, this ought to keep you in the top 20 for your wine channel.
No, yeah. I won't drink. I'll taste it and I'll probably be maybe, I don't know.
Maybe she'll keep it rolling. Don't you worry about her. She'll be all right. And
what's
then
ABV on that one?
13%.
Oh, 13.
If Eric gets here, I'm sure Eric will have something as well. So let's see here. Mary said get a paper bag for that one.
I told him to keep the paper bag.
Alan said
know.
never had either of those.
Good for you. Did good on that part.
Vanessa said drinking lots of malt liquor and you will be pumped.
Said no one ever.
It said easy in, easy out.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, there's the man fashionably late.
Shit, dude, I got wrapped up
finally.
in a YouTube video.
What the fuck, Eric?
Don't give me that bullshit. You was on you
I did.
You porn.
If I was watching porn, I would
You
say I was watching-
something. It was you something.
You said just a couple more minutes.
Hold on, let me go get my beer.
Okay.
Almost there. Almost there.
And then Vanessa said black label ? Craft beer pours in the house. Oh boy, the malt. He says, "Where's the ski
CVP.
mask?" He knows about the ski mask. I feel like I should wear a ski mask when I'm drinking.
Oh yeah,
malt.
we were supposed to wear ski masks tonight.
I didn't get it. I didn't. find
Only
it.
thing is, I can't really get much tapping on a can like that.
You like did in the can.
Yeah. So that's why I got the.
It's a high quality
That's why,
aluminum
that's why I
that
got
they
the
use.
bottle right. Label
I know.
out. I mean, we'll have Eric here. Eric's the king of it, so Eric will know.
Ooh.
And how many ounces of that? Well, Todd's is 25. Mine's are 222s. Vanessa said, what flavor? Shannon, that's grape, I believe.
Great. Yep.
Red grape wine.
Those who drink it do.
And just in case you want to know, on the Richter or not Richter scale, I guess for hurricanes.
I was a Richter scale.
It's
What kind of earthquake is it?
It's a category 5 hurricane. Be bold, be smooth, be powerful.
Our category, yeah, it was a hurricane. Yeah.
Yeah, hurricanes.
Yeah,
Vanessa
category
says
5.
hello to Eric. Eric said watching a YouTube video and late to the party. Ski mask when you butt it. And cheers, Eric. Allen said. So, Eric, what do you have there?
I got a Bud Light Platinum, baby.
That's a malt liquor.
Mhm.
They're getting the fake malt liquors.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's a malt beverage.
there is no such thing as a fake malt liquor. Buddy.
I
I
don't know
just
if
don't
the-
understand the malt
the
liquor
malt
thing because
liquor
they look
guys
like
get-
beer.
If the malt liquor guys get on here, they're going to be saying, who
No,
brought
the-
platinum?
Yeah, they'll disown you.
So I guess I'm going to open up the Old English first.
God, I'm not.
So
I
does
almost got
this-
a steel reserve, and I'm like, no, I can't put myself.
Oh, you should have got a
I
steel
did
reserve.
too, Eric. I almost got one.
Do I save the Old English for the bottle cap collection?
Hey guys, what do I got
Yes.
going on
Oh
here?
my God.
What do I got
Smells
here?
like grape
Oh.
and alcohol.
Dirty Glass Mafia for Eric.
Bingo, Dirty Glass Mafia.
Gotta clean your shit, son. This
Gotta
is the
clean up.
first time I ever put a 40 in or a malt liquor in a glass even.
You think I can drink a whole glass of this?
Yes.
Half a bottle?
Oh,
Should
hell.
you, should
Yeah.
you try?
Sure you can.
Think I can drink that much?
Yeah.
That's a big glass. That's like half the bottle.
I
Look at
can't, do
that.
I can't do 450 North wrong and
It
drink
actually
it
has
out of
some
that
decent.
glass.
Man, I can't even see where you at with that cloudiness there, son. It's got some good clarity
Go
though,
straight
right
up.
there. So
Pint glass.
you look at the bubble action, you can see right through. Some good
I
carbonation.
don't remember this being this bad.
It's actually holding the head nicely. That's never mind.
That's
That's what she said. It's not gonna stand at the bottom.
That's,
so I'll
that's
check.
what he said
Oh, okay.
because she was holding it.
She could have said it too.
See what this bad boy's
Oh.
got.
Uh-oh, here we
That's
go.
that's a malt grain bill for sure.
Good golden. Piston
Rod,
glass.
Rod, you've had old English before, haven't you?
Back in high school. Oh,
Bring back memories.
not really
It's
too
like
bad. I
Pledge.
mean, it's got the maltiness.
is.
It's got the almost feel of an adjunct type with it. It's not a bad malt liquor, I guess. I definitely had worse beers than this. Took the first few gulps down rather easily.
You like it. You might become a malt liquor fiend.
Oh, that's
Definitely
easy
get-
to drink. Oh my God, it tastes like water.
Hey, did you see
And it's
how much alcohol it
8%?
is?
I know.
8.1.
Holy shit.
$1.99.
You hear what she
Totally
said, Rod?
drink this.
Rod, you hear what she said?
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is good.
I could totally drink that.
And you will, I'm sure.
I'm afraid to taste mine.
Just take a
Don't
little
be
sip.
afraid.
Just take,
Don't be
no,
afraid,
don't take
Shannon.
a
Get
sip.
on
Just
in
take
there,
a whole
girl.
mouthful. Just take a whole mouthful.
Wait a minute.
Take a whole mouthful.
We gotta
Just-
zoom
well,
in on
not a
Shannon to
whole
get her-
mouthful, but
to
you
get
know
her
what I mean.
expression.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What does it taste like?
It
Ass.
tastes like chemicals.
Ass.
No,
It tastes
Oh.
like the worst
That is
$4.99
fucking
ever spent.
horrible.
is it like a Vicks 44? Or like
Maybe
a,
it's
It smells like a wine that's been sitting for like months. And
It's a horrible aftertaste.
maybe it's just the first one. You gotta try it again. Get that like whiskey. The first one kind of burns.
which Mad Dog 2020 is it?
that ain't
Great.
that bad.
It
I mean, it ain't good. Don't get me wrong.
It tastes like somebody used the wrong dish soap in the dishwasher and didn't get it all rinsed out.
It's kicking in now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not-
It's fucking disgusting.
The aftertaste is not very pleasant.
It tastes like chemicals, doesn't it?
Tastes like something.
So Shannon likes the hurricane, huh?
I do like the hurricane. It's not bad.
Hurricane.
likes
I
a
like
lot
what
more
I
than
like.
Mad Dog right now.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Mad Dog's horrible.
Well, since it's actually
I used to
malt liquor,
drink
you
this
can-
I used to drink this all the time in high school.
It's because nobody. Knew
Well,
about
yeah, I
it.
couldn't get anything else.
Hey, get back in there, try it again.
Take a big old
Go-
swig this time. Take a
go
big
for
old
more.
swig.
I did take a big old swig. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad when it's in your mouth, but then, yeah, afterwards it's disgusting. Ugh.
That's what she said.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Are you 12?
13, please.
Is that water?
Teenage years. There's
Teenage
nothing-
years.
No, that red glass.
Yeah.
Like when you first discover HBO. It's like they are not wrestling on that show. Oh.
That made it
Craig
worse.
said, "Does hurricane give you wind?"
Probably.
You'll find out.
Find out in a little bit. But says, "Hey guys, unfortunately, I won't be able to watch for too long tonight, but you can bet I'm sure as hell going to watch the replay." Yeah, Bum, this is for you. I'm actually drinking a Old English here. And I got a
I
Colt
like
45, just like your Billy D Malt Liquor Report on Joe's show.
Billy D.
That was Hercules.
Yeah, I know, but I
Did you
know
say Billy D?
that's what it was. Colt 45. That's why I said that.
But it's Hercules.
I know it is, but he said
Shh, calm down.
just doing that because.
You're killing Todd's joke.
I'm sorry, buddy.
You're all front and center, Shannon.
Oh, Vanessa was like, question mark, fake malt liquor? Yeah, so to some of the malt liquor diehards, they don't like some of the malt beverages. They want you to drink the actual malt liquor.
This one doesn't taste very good. I don't know. This must have been sitting out for a while.
Doesn't do what?
Doesn't the Bud Light Platinum doesn't taste like I'm used to tasting. It doesn't taste fresh is what I'm getting at.
Do you
How
get
long? How long?
6-year-old
Sorry.
beer again?
All right, Roger, you can switch it. I don't think everybody wants to look at this.
Yeah,
one.
get us off the.
Oh, that's still got that on?
Yeah,
Come
All
on,
right.
Shannon.
You guys you're pretty people. You're good to go.
yeah.
Marilyn
I did get
Manson,
my
the
name.
beautiful people. The beautiful people.
I did get my name up. Todd put my name on the thing. You can't see it now, but
Oh,
Todd
I
and
think-
Shannon.
Will be the screen I'm on, maybe? I think because I got the other stuff up, that's why you can't see it.
I might actually have to go get an actual craft beer. This tastes like ass.
Vanessa says Shannon cough syrup taste? Question mark.
Worse than I'd rather drink a bottle of cough syrup. It's
Oh,
worse
that's,
than that.
that's what helped Betty Ford get through those years.
Whatever it takes.
Mary Lou said, plug your nose and go.
I'll be in bed in half an hour.
What you got now?
Bart says, get in, people. Just crack the fresh ice cold country club malt liquor 40-ounce. Cheers. Cheers, Bart. Bart's got a 40.
Nice.
He's got some malt
Cheers.
liquor rolling.
This tastes like ass.
Vanessa said, Shannon, you will never. I was on Shannon, you will need an Everclear chaser.
Oh God,
Ooh,
that'd
I
be in bed
haven't
in
had
15
Everclear in a
minutes.
long time, too.
clear chaser.
What?
Todd, you might as well pour Shannon a glass. If that hurts.
I know.
Well,
I'll just drink it out of the damn can.
She's hardcore like that.
There you go.
I'm classy like that.
Here goes Shannon and be like, damn, that was some good shit, but God, man, the hangover.
Yeah.
yeah, just wait till the after effect.
Yeah. Don't take it all. You must like it too.
It takes probably.
Well, I was just trying to help you out.
Have you had hurricane before, Rob?
I don't think I've had the. I don't know. I don't think I've had the hurricane. I might have had. Isn't there one called earthquake though too?
Yeah.
I think
That's
I did
like
have
12.
earthquake.
That's like 12%.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
but it's a 40-ounce to memories. Yeah, some say memories, some say flashbacks.
Yeah.
All based on perspective. She said, "LOL, bad cough syrup."
Yeah, really bad. Expired. Grandma from 1934 cough syrup.
First pour of Mad Dog always goes down hard. So again,
I've had
you got to
2 drinks.
keep working at it. You got to keep working at it.
You just gotta work. Yeah.
You want to see me throw up, don't you?
No, this is how you got to work it in. It's like when you have a first taste of bourbon. Sometimes it's harsh on the first one, but then it's better afterwards.
I'm happy with this. This is good.
They ain't gonna last. They ain't gonna last you all night.
Huh?
Yeah.
$1.99.
$1.99.
Yeah.
Shannon about to rack them up for the weekend.
Now, how much is a 25 ounce of Bud Light?
Like $1.99 probably.
Probably. Wouldn't be surprised.
But this has
Well,
8.1% alcohol in
Right.
it.
That's why it's popular with a lot of people.
You get crazy, you just blame it on the alcohol. Oh, we got Mama Ren in the house. She's Mama
Uh-oh.
I'm watching your son and his other half throw down some Mad Dog. You got to run it back. Get one in there for Peggy. Get a little sip in there for Peggy so she can see.
I'm drinking Mad Dog 2020 out of a wine glass.
You're going to be like, what?
Like,
The smell is horrible.
You gotta class it up a little bit.
Fancy.
It's like, no more. Oh, she's chasing.
Chasing with him with a hurricane.
Oh, God, that's some good stuff right there.
That's some good stuff.
Unless after the first 2 or 3 drinks of Mad Dog, you don't care. You can't taste it anymore.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, we're getting Shannon to that point.
Just give it time.
Because we know no better in high school. I drank tequilas and rye whiskeys.
Ooh.
I still would drink tequila and rye whiskeys.
Ooh.
Bum said, just bought a 24 ounce of pineapple earthquake. Regular earthquake says malt liquor in small letters above the barcode, but the pineapple does not. Never fruit the malt. That's a rule right there.
Is that one really sweet?
Yeah, this is really sweet. I mean, it's
the one he was just mentioned.
Oh, the one
Pineapple
there.
hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably is
That's
the fruity.
That's the reason why I stayed away from the fruited ones, because the Four Loko scared me.
When that said Bud Light tastes like lightly flavored water.
This tastes like lightly flavored water.
And she like bums I never fruit the malt. LOL. And Vanessa said hello to Peggy. And what's Eric drinking on tonight? And Eric's got the Bud Light Platinum. He says, "Oh wow, Shannon, Mad Dog." you'll be the talk of the town, Christmas.
Yeah. They'll pull up this exact video.
I will do something worse between now and then. I promise.
Hey, that's a great idea. When all the family's around, you can have them pull the video off of Todd and Shannon drinking in here.
Oh, we'll probably have some left over. We'll just pull it out and do a live version of it.
That's, we played card drinking games sometimes. And I don't really think that that's much take a drink. Big deal. We should make them take a drink of this. And that's like incentive not to lose.
Make them do shots of Mad Dog.
Yes, that's what we're going to do.
God. Shannon, what flavor is that supposed to be, that Mad Dog?
It's supposed to be grape.
It's grape red wine, it says.
Formaldehyde.
Yes, formaldehyde. That's accurate. That's accurate.
Served cold, it does say.
Bum says on Saturday I'm going to drink some Cinnamon Claus from Austria, one of my all-time holiday favorites, and it says malt liquor on the label. Nice. I'm gonna definitely catch you guys Saturday. So Bum is actually on Joe D's show on Saturday when they put the show 7 Eastern. So another great channel to check out there. Joe was actually in a couple nights ago on the stream. So
yeah, thanks, Joe. Where are you at on this one?
He might be driving tonight. I don't know. He might pop in. You never know.
Are we talking about the Joe I know?
No, different Joe. Boy, she going to wake up going, what the fuck? Why do we do that?
I woke up this morning with what the fuck.
And then Peggy said hello back to Vanessa. Tequilas are always gold. Tequila is good until you mix with other alcohols. Like tequila is, like I always said, the last guy you want in a party when everybody else is in there having a good time. Because once tequila gets in, it gets crazy. Fights break out. Furniture gets broken.
Yeah.
Tequila does not get along well with the whiskeys and the vodkas. And it's like, they're like, come on, it's just me. Let me in. Let me in.
Vanessa, what's your tequila of choice?
Eric said, Alan said, wait, what did Bud Light Platinum classify as malt liquor?
Right, that's what I was wondering.
It doesn't say it on the can. I'm looking on the can. It doesn't say it anywhere.
Does it say malt beverage?
I
thought it said malt beverage on some of their stuff.
I don't see it on here. I don't see it on the can.
A good majority of them will say malt beverage now.
Yeah, most of them will.
Let me go into.
I thought they did on the bottles. I thought it said malt beverage. Do y'all remember?
Actually says malt liquor though. Do
you remember when Platinum came out? Back in the day, when it came out in the blue bottles, and it was kind of like, I don't know. To me, it was like the Zima of the night beer drinking thing. It was like a disco type blue bottle that they had it all in. They were trying to sell it as a nightlife type thing. And
Zima.
What's the ABV on that, Eric?
6%.
Okay, I didn't think it was very high for.
So okay, malt like this just tastes like a beer to me. Why is it a malt liquor instead of a beer?
That should not taste just like a beer.
It tastes like a beer. It tastes like a watered down beer to me.
It's more sweet. It's got more corn to it, which is more the malt.
Yeah, it just tastes like a watered down beer.
More green to it, which is why they're higher alcohol because it's got more.
Like a watered down Bud Light or Miller Lite.
Or is there a difference between the two?
Not sure I'd say it's watered down.
I can tell. Todd says I can't, but
Vanessa says she has many beer pong sets.
Yes, we should do beer pong.
I bet Vanessa still has jarts. I bet she had jarts back in the day. I bet she still has them. You can't get them anywhere now.
I know, because
you
real
ones
with them.
Yeah, back in the day when you had jarts in the backyards.
We had some.
You had a few people get. Yeah,
and it was all rusted out.
It's off the market,
It was like all rusted out.
Back in high school when I threw shot put, we had javelin, shot put, and discus. Some schools don't have javelin anymore because people got hit with the pole. I was like, well, get out the way. You see, it's a pole coming. Pay attention.
It's called natural selection.
It is. Although nowadays, with as many people that walk around with their heads down on their phones, they probably would walk out in the middle of a javelin field.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's on them. As Joe would say, if he's here, that's on you.
Natural selection.
That's on you. That's right.
What the fuck, man?
Vanessa brings up beer pong. I was wondering if she's ever played. Vanessa, have you ever played Battleship pong with the shots? Where if you get hit, you got to take a shot.
It's a shot instead of a cup of beer. I've seen that one before.
Yeah,
you shots instead of
that's true. Yeah, because you'd be dead if you was drinking shots on the actual game.
What was that card game we played? We had a couple of friends over, and it was a card.
Kings,
you put a drink in the middle, and you make a round, like a ring around the card or the beer or whatever of the cards, and you pick a card, and each one has a different role. I was horrible at that game. I'm like,
yeah.
It was like
you were drunk
everybody's like doing this and putting their thumb on the table. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
You're talking about Thumper.
Is that what it's called? Or they call it Kings or something like that.
Where you bang the table and then everybody has symbols flying around? Or are you talking about?
Well, that was one of the rules.
Yeah, like one card was.
Oh, it was a card. So you didn't have cards with Thumper. Thumper,
yeah.
You bang the table, everybody sings the beginning, and everybody has their own symbol. And when your symbol got called, you had to repeat all the symbols back up to yours, and then someone else wanted. That was one of the best high school games when we played that back in the day.
Yeah, this one.
It's similar though because we had to do the states, and then it was like there was a little man you had to put on your beer.
Well, that was a rule.
They made that rule. Yeah. There was a little man, and he was imaginary, but you had to take him off of your beer before you took a drink, and if you didn't, then something.
Put him back on. Well, that was just a rule you made. You was the rule master, is what they call it. Like a certain card, you was the rule master.
So it's some Dungeons and Dragons drinking game. You guys.
So I became rule master.
I know. I was like.
So when I became rule master, everybody had to say Todd is great, and then take a drink. And if you didn't, you had to take another drink. So it was like
I lost that game.
Yeah, Thumper was a big one that we played. There was one called Asshole we used to play. I think that was with cards. Mm-hmm. There was 3-man we used to play. You get hammered on that one. So
3-man. Haven't heard of those either.
I think that was one with dice, I believe.
We need more comfortable chairs. We need a better setup.
Allison, you should have got the red Mad Dog or the green one, which I don't know, might be lime, maybe.
Listen, I haven't had Mad Dog since I was probably 17, 18. I'm not fucking going back. I ain't trying no more.
The red one is the classic one.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Really?
Yes.
The one we got is the OG of the MD.
You gotta be hard for the grape.
I'll save this bottle for Kylie when she starts drinking. Be like, this is my roots. This is where you're going to start. Yes, you're not going straight to vodka or beer. You got to start with Mad Dog.
Everybody's got to start out with Mad Dog.
Yes.
Ashley Sexton now says, "Cheers, everyone! Cheers, Ashley." And Michelle Sparkle Spring Queen says, "Way, hi, hello there, all. Cheers,
hello,
and good night, Goit, goat.
Good night, gold.
Oh, good night, gold. LOL. Yeah." Way to go. You filled that in nicely, Doc. The top 5 in base exchange. If you got one of the Rita drinks, they are malt beverages. Yeah, the Ritas are. They say malt beverage on them.
Oh, the Bud Light ones?
Yeah.
What are the Bloody Mary ones that you had what are they called?
I had the Chelada.
Are those considered a malt liquor? Because they had them in the same case when I was at the liquor store.
Aren't they considered like a malt beverage?
They might be a malt beverage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like all you're really doing is beer with tomato juice, but it might be like a malt beverage. I got the mango clamato Chelada.
Ew, gross.
There's a
with clams, like clam juice.
Yeah, like clam juice. It gives like
with
a little
mango.
Yeah, that'd be the mango part of the mango.
Mango and clam juice. That sounds delicious.
Tomato juice.
Don't forget tomato juice.
It's got mango, clams, and tomato juice.
The clamato is the tomato juice. The Chelada, Chelada is the tomato juice. The clamato is the clam juice. And then you got like Bud Light in there.
That sounds horrible.
It actually wasn't bad. If you like Bloody Marys,
I love Bloody Marys.
Then you would like that.
A good friend of my mom and dad's. He drinks. He'll drink. I think he takes like a what's he drink? A Coors Light and then with tomato juice.
Who?
Mark
Miller.
Frisco.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
At the Legion. That's what he'll drink most.
My wife's father-in-law. He used to drink them back in the day.
And
they're like red eyes. It was beer and tomato juice.
Yeah, they weren't spicy enough for me right out of the can.
Yeah, he'll put some like Tabasco or something in it.
Yeah,
also.
That's pretty common, right? Yeah, just like you would do a Bloody Mary.
You're right.
I could drink that at a brunch and be okay with it.
I love Bloody Marys.
Not me. I'm not big on tomato juice.
Or I could drink it as a hangover drink as well. So
I'm drinking Hurricane as a hangover cure.
Hey, my mother always said, if you got a hangover, continue drinking until it's gone.
Yeah, drink it out of your system.
Yep.
Hair of the dog.
I just tried that a couple weeks ago, and that actually worked.
Last week, I think.
Yeah, it actually worked because I was like, it might have been here because.
No, we went to the brewery Friday, and then we went over to Rusty's and.
Oh yeah, because I felt like shit.
We had a wine party to go to last Saturday, and she's like, I don't know. I'm like, let's take that first couple drinks, and you'll be good to go. And she's like, oh, all right.
Yeah, and then I made it to the show last week, and Eric didn't.
I said it in the show.
Good thing it wasn't Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Vanessa Milagro was a fun one.
Look at Shannon pound that down like a champ.
I love it. You should have bought more.
Tequila goes great with a padded room. Yeah.
True.
Very true.
You get a padded room. I never do. Mary said, got a book ahead.
Got a book ahead.
That's the truth, too. That's the truth.
Flavored water. My dad made lawn darts on a brown and Sharpie. I'm an athlete for Special Olympics, and I do a 100-meter dash and a turbo javelin. How do turbo javelin?
Oh, wow.
What's a turbo javelin? I don't think I've ever heard that term.
It's like a javelin with like a turbo on it. I want to play that version of Battleship. And yes, Tequila's Battleship. And the Tri Channel had some of their Irish folks play that for an episode. Vanessa said my beer pong and red cups are the size of shot glasses. That would be good then to use those for shot glasses. LOL, Todd is indeed great.
Oh God, was that from his mother?
No, that was from Vanessa.
Well, thank you, Vanessa.
What'd you say?
I said thank you, Vanessa.
Vanessa is very sweet.
But Vanessa, you still does she ever answer if what her tequila choice is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Milagro.
Oh, Milagro.
Oh, okay. I missed that then. I didn't hear that.
Because you guys are sharing secrets over there while we were going through everything.
Yeah.
We got big secrets.
Yeah.
Alice, the strawberry banana is red. The grape is nasty as hell. Mad Dog has a limit. Always comes back up when that limit is approached.
You ready, Shannon? You ready?
No, I'm not drinking anymore. I'm done.
Very true, Vanessa.
Of that.
Wine coolers are actually malts.
Got this now.
I haven't had a wine cooler since, I don't know, 1991 maybe. Do they still make wine coolers?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Bartles and James out of business, right? They're not in business anymore.
There's like one that's C something.
Seagram's.
Seagram's.
And that was Stephanie brought that time. We got a whole bottle.
Yeah, we
bunch
got
of
some in the
them
basement.
downstairs.
One of my friends brought like
Maybe
5 years ago.
Hey,
do a wine cooler episode sometime.
all I gotta say is that you're making me happy is fucking delicious.
Is
We
that a
might
wine
have that.
cooler?
Is it considered a wine cooler, that one? Or is it considered a malt beverage?
You're making me
I don't
happy.
know. I never heard of it.
All I can tell you is I got shit faced on that, man. I was like, my ex-girlfriend at the time she bought it, and I'm just like, she was like, oh god.
It tastes so good. When it hits
Oh,
your
it tastes so
lips.
good coming back up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's when Milagro first came out of the company, visited NAS, JRB, Fort Worth, and gave us free samples. Ashley said Clamato and vodka with hot sauce and Worcester sauce.
Mm.
There you go.
Mm.
So they
I like
claim
vodka.
that clam adds that saltiness to it, which makes it nice. That's why I like Goes is that little saltiness. You get that from the clam juice.
Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
And he
I
says
can
it's
see
really
that.
tasty.
Yeah.
I would never imagine adding Worcestershire sauce to that.
Yeah, people do the Bloody Marys. They'll put stuff
Yeah.
in there, Worcester or Tabasco, and
Just about, yeah.
some of these Bloody Mary places you go to, they get these huge Bloody Marys, and then out of it, you got like I don't even know where to get these like shrimp that have been like blown up, like extra sizes, like just hanging over the side of it. These
Yeah.
giant aisles, like you guys went to Godzilla Island and got these bigger type animals and fruit. Like these is massive, but
Big stick of celery sticking out.
like some people make a meal out of a Bloody Mary.
My dad, his hangover cure used to be, if I can remember, it was like tomato juice with A1 sauce, Worcestershire,
A1 sauce.
and then something else in it, like maybe an egg. I can't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, and he'd mix all that together and then drink it.
What was
That was
his
his
idea?
hangover cure.
How did he get
Gut
A1
wrenching.
sauce in there?
What the hell if I know?
Because he puts A1 on everything.
I do too. I love A1 sauce.
But in a drink?
I know.
Yeah, in a drink, yeah.
What are you drinking right now, Rod?
The Old English.
So don't judge A1.
Until
I'll
you try.
judge anybody that
Don't knock it till you try it.
I'll judge anybody that want to put A1 in
I
something
just
to
can't-
drink.
I just
Yeah,
think
maybe.
what flavor it would add to a.
But
add to
it's
a drink.
spicy and it's mostly just spices and stuff. So
It would add a weird, I don't know. Well, I guess ain't no weirder than anything else.
I feel a different kind of buzz coming on with this. I
Uh-oh.
really
Uh-oh.
do. Like
Uh-oh.
this isn't my normalness, my normal
Uh-oh.
feeling I get. No, it may be Shannon's gonna tap out here in 5 minutes, Buzz.
No, that can't happen.
Run to the gas station and get me some more of these.
It's in Kylie house. You can drive down,
Yeah,
right?
it's from Kylie.
No, not
She
yet.
probably could.
She can probably if she wanted to, but
Yeah.
not technically.
Vanessa says she first drank tequila was working shade tobacco at age 14. LOL. There are several. The basic is various kinds. I fill my cart with as many different as possible. On tequilas.
There you go.
Michelle says a rubber plastic version of a javelin so no one gets hurt or killed. Yeah, but that takes
Oh, that's no fun.
that takes the adventure out of it.
Yeah.
Takes
it's
out
fun.
the danger,
Yeah.
the suspense of somebody getting.
I say that, but I'd be the
Gouged.
first one to get killed.
Yeah, you go right
Black
through your
cherry
eyes.
wine cooler.
I've had that. That's another good one. Another good one.
Well, briny ocean taste. Ashley said the drink he had, it was called a Caesar in Canada. How did they come up with that name? Erica said,
done.
"Damn, Shannon, slow down." LOL.
Right?
Hurricane lady.
Hurricane lady.
Todd's always like, before we go out, now you don't have to just slam them down. You can just drink one, have some water, or just, you don't have to slam them down.
Let's double the Bud Light ABV there, Shannon.
It tastes good. It's easier to drink than a Bud Light. Tastes like water.
Easier to drink than a Bud Light.
It's sweeter though too, right?
It is sweeter.
Yeah. I'm like, why do people knock this? I'm like, what's wrong? I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah, you drink enough. You'll find out.
Okay. So tomorrow I'll know why. I can't because Todd only bought one.
Damn you, malt liquor.
That's what I'm getting from now on. I'm not getting a box of wine anymore. I'm getting this.
Wait till you wake up tomorrow. I mean, you may not.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow. Man, say that. Along with that Mad Dog.
I took 2 drinks of that. I'm not touching it.
I'd be on the shitter going, God, why'd I drink that for?
Vanessa said, buy 4 cow shrimp, 4 shrimp per pound. Awesome shrimp cocktail that size. Throw some A1 in the OE. No. I don't even have an A1 in the house. The only time I really use A1 is if like, which I don't even go there anymore, but like we used to go to Ponderosa once in a while because
when you had to mask the actual
their steak ain't really steak. Yeah.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Todd makes the best steak I've ever tasted. Like if I could eat a steak without sauce, it would be his, but I still put A1 on it. I love A1.
Insults the chef.
I've been put A1 in a good steak. You don't put A1 in a good steak.
So Shannon,
yes.
Next week, I want to see you try Natty Daddy.
I'll try.
Natty Daddy. She can handle Natty Daddy, I think.
If he can get me a Natty Daddy, I'll try it.
Get her still reserve. See if you can do still reserve.
Oh yeah, see if you can do still reserve.
I almost got the still reserve.
What's
today.
still reserve?
The
malt liquor.
Yeah.
I might have found my new type of liquor preference. Malt liquor.
We'll do a check-in tomorrow night.
Yeah.
I'm message Todd in the morning, be like, "How's she feeling, buddy?"
We'll do a follow up.
Oh gosh, trying to get her hooked on malt liquor.
It's empty.
She'll go, damn you.
Yeah, because you pounded it down.
It's so easy to drink.
Vanessa said, yes, your different kind of buzz is the reflex buzz. Be careful. Natty Ice is for slamming. Yeah.
I've had an Natty
I've seen some people get slammed by Natty Ice too.
Yeah. Lance.
I see people like slam so much they pass out. You there, man? You there? What's going on?
Lance.
Good thing you use A1 at Ponderosa.
Is Ponderosa even still around?
We just had our local one closed just the last year or so, but it was lasting for a bit. But
yeah, we haven't had one for
Thank you.
15, 20 years probably.
Back in high school, Ponderosa was the bomb. We actually used to go to Ponderosa.
That's where everybody worked.
Yeah, but we would go there like before we went to the movies, and you get like stuff off the snack bar, like the wings and all that kind of stuff. Put them in your girlfriend's pocketbook, take them to the movies.
Oh my God, that's a good girlfriend.
Yeah, there was a few that had done that. Yeah, it's like
put it in your purse. Your purse is gonna smell like that forever.
Well, you got it wrapped in other stuff. Some people would have Ziploc bags in their thing.
Okay, Ziploc.
It wasn't like it was a known thing. And like people would do that. They go to movies and they didn't want to buy the concession stuff.
That's true. That'll fucking break you.
Yeah, no kidding.
A1 is for steak that has no flavor, right?
No, it's not.
I agree.
Yeah,
Alan.
that's what it's for. A good chef. If you went to Emeril Lagasse's restaurant and you put A1, they'd probably kick you out.
He'd say, "You must go now. You must go now."
I will agree, Alan. A1 is for steak that if it has been seasoned.
You use A1. You must go now.
No, because I will taste his steak before, like, when I'm cutting it up, I'll take a bite. I'm like, damn, this is really good. But then I'll still put my A1 sauce on it.
First time she did it, I was like, "You just insulted me. You know that, right?" She was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "That's the biggest insult for somebody to cook something like that."
Okay, so if you have a taco and you put sour cream on it, is that an insult? Maybe you just like sour cream.
It's not the same.
That's really your opinion, Rod.
Any cuisine chef will tell you, no, yeah. It's seen as an insult. I mean, eat it like you like it. Like I say, drink what you like, eat what you like.
Right.
But in the chef world, they would
do what you like.
Well, I don't care. I'm paying them. I'm paying them for their food. They don't get to tell me what to do with it.
That's a
Humpty would
good
say,
point.
do what you like.
What?
As Humpty would say, do what you like.
Yeah. What Humpty said.
You don't use steak on A1 or steak otherwise.
Yeah, I agree with
What do you say?
You don't use A1 on steak otherwise.
I do. I put A1 on steak, on pork steak, on pork chops.
You put
Sometimes
A1
I'll
on
put it on
pork steak?
chicken.
On
Yeah,
chicken?
pork steak. Oh, yes.
Chicken?
I use A1 as a marinade.
Not always. I'm a sauce girl. Like I have sauces on
Isn't it like
everything.
barbecue
She'll
sauce
drink
or
a
something
side of
else on
sauce to
chicken?
go with it.
What'd you say?
Put like barbecue sauce, something else on
I'll
chicken.
put, sometimes I do. If I have barbecue on my chicken, then no, I don't put A1 sauce. But I have to have some kind of sauce.
You have put A1 on chicken before?
Yeah.
Hmm.
If it's
Could you
just
put
like
A1
plain old
on-
grilled chicken,
What if it was a piece of salmon? Would you put A1 on that?
no.
Dude, I love
I've just recently started to like salmon. I made a mayonnaise, but I do put a sauce on it. I do mayonnaise with dill in it.
So
And I
you make
mix
your own
that up.
tartar, essentially.
Yeah, but with dill. Yeah, no pickles.
Is it dill from pickle? Or
No, well, no,
Dill's
you can
a-
make
dill
pickles
spice,
into
dill
dill. Yeah,
spice, gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, dill spice. Yeah.
Well, that says the base has steel. Everybody's has steel reserve somewhere, probably.
Hey, I got the flavored steels, buddy.
10 cup whiskey. How many 10 cups can you collect? I heard 10 cup whiskey.
Don't.
That is one thing I will not drink is whiskey and bourbon. Ugh.
All right, I'll check that out here. Michelle, send me a picture of one of the turbo javelins. And Alan said cheers to Michelle. Michelle said cheers to Alan. And exactly, Todd, good steak needs no sauce.
That's exactly right. Good steak.
I'm not saying it's not good because I mean, if I didn't have it, I would still eat it. But like, it's just the way I was brought up. It's just the way I was brought up.
This is Michelle
She
said,
also never knew steaks were tender.
Yeah, I didn't
before
like
she ate
steaks
'em.
until like
Ate one of mine.
yeah, until like probably I don't know, 10 years ago. Because I was just like, no, I don't want steak.
Right
I don't
longer
want
than
steak.
that.
Because my
Well,
dad
maybe.
always made them, and he like made them to shoe leather. And anytime I'd order them, I'd get them well done. And
Ooh.
so then, yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
always thought you had to
That's
get them
why
well
you had
done.
A1.
So then, but the damage was already
another
done.
cow dies in vain.
Yeah. The damage, the
It's like,
damage was
damn
done.
you.
But now, like, we'll go out to a restaurant. I think Longhorns. I had a steak, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. Because he told me to order it medium well or medium or something.
Medium.
Get it
I'm like,
medium,
oh my-
little pink inside.
Yes,
Yeah,
and I was like,
medium.
this is so good.
Yeah.
And then he started making them. They have to be a ribeye though. Ribeyes.
Well, people
oh,
love ribeye because it's the fattiest one.
Mhm.
Well, it's fucking. I love
And
ribeyes.
fat has a flavor.
Sirloins or porterhouses for me.
Porterhouse is
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
good too.
I did have one.
To me, I'd take a good rib over a good fillet any day.
Yes, I don't like fillets.
See, I
They're
like
too
New York
thick, you
strip.
can't-
I like New York strips.
New York strip's good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of New York strips. Just not.
And T-bone, I'll eat. Oh,
I
but I'll
just-
eat.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding? I'll eat a porterhouse and I'll eat a ribeye too. I mean,
But see, I find what I like. Yeah. I find what I like and I don't stray from it. I'm like, I like this. If I'm gonna go to a restaurant, I know what I don't want to spend the money on something and
but that's how you learn other new things you may like.
yeah, but then I'm gonna fuck it up and I'm gonna be like, I just wasted all that money and I don't even like what I'm eating. So I know if I know I like it, then that's what I'm getting.
Have you had veal before, Shannon?
I
Like
don't know
veal?
if I've had it or not. I can't get past that. I can't get. It's a lamb, right?
No,
Baby
cow.
lamb?
It's a baby cow.
Baby cow.
A baby, yeah, baby cat. No, I don't do babies.
What's wrong
It's
with
hard
the baby
enough for me
cow?
to.
Oh, the cow grows up and the cow's okay when it grows up and it's a baby.
I know,
Oh, oh.
I know, yeah. Well, okay, but if somebody murders a child and then compared to an adult, the one that
Well,
murders
nobody's
the
eating
child is the
people.
bad guy.
And no one's a cannibal, Shannon. Well, there are some cannibals, but
Yeah, there are
some people. Yeah, some people are.
I mean, yeah, if we crash a plane on a mountain, we may have to eat some people, but you know,
like those guys in Fargo.
yeah.
Yeah. No, just to eat meat, I have to like detach myself because I'm such an animal lover, especially pigs. Like I can't even
You're
think
animal
about it.
over pigs, but you like ribs, you like ham,
And
you
bacon.
like bacon.
I like bacon. I do, and I know, and that's what I'm saying. I have to detach myself. I love cows too. I have to detach myself and not think about it because if I had a nice steak in front of me and I was thinking about where it came from and all that stuff, I wouldn't be able to eat it.
So you can eat a burger in front of a cow?
God, no, I couldn't eat any of meat in front of a cow. That's what we need, a cow. If we had a cow.
Well, that's what you eat in front of it?
No, if we had a cow, then I could be a vegetarian. I would not feel bad in front of a chicken or a fish, though. Well, maybe a chicken. I might feel bad in front of a chicken, but not a fish.
You're drawing lines between what animals matter and what animals don't.
No, I'm not saying they don't matter. I'm not saying they. No, I'm not saying they don't matter.
Matter, Rod. Cows' lives matter.
That's right.
It's like people say, well, I don't eat meat, but I eat fish. I'm like, fish is still meat.
It's called a pescatarian. It's called a pescatarian.
But it's
a meat.
Fish only.
It's still a living organism. Still a meat.
It's meat.
And people are like, oh, I don't eat meat. I just eat fish or chicken.
I am on the seafood.
We bring a Miller Lite.
I eat it.
It's like, what are you?
Jaden, that Miller Lite, you're gonna be so disappointed.
I am after this. I mean, like, Jesus, nothing's gonna make me happy anymore.
I don't know. Do they have 12 packs of Hurricane? I think they do.
Do they have 12 packs of Hurricane, Todd?
I hope not.
He said, I hope not.
Nobody's ever went out and said, can I get the 12 pack of Hurricane?
Cost you like $6.
I know they have 12 packs of OE because I see them.
That's $1.99. That's basically 2 beers.
But Shannon said Michelle was saying it wasn't the same.
Oh, Todd.
What wasn't the same?
You were talking about the taco because she was saying taco made for toppings and seasonings where steak is.
Yes. Yeah. This tastes like hamburger meat to me now.
Hamburger meat.
Compared to this, yeah, something tastes meaty. Maybe it's because we was talking about.
You might need a swig of that Mad Dog again.
I'm not touching that shit again, ever.
just in case.
Shannon keeps saying you and my wife will get along. My wife could drink A1. Oh, you guys have an A1 chug off.
Yes.
That would be interesting.
Is he the one that texted you that time and said that I'd be friends with his wife? Remember? Or you got a message from somebody and they said,
yeah, I think it was him. That one, yeah.
And
but that wasn't like a direct message. I think it was like,
right, yeah.
I think Shannon should do like an A1 challenge on the YouTube channel to make it a new thing. You chug a bottle of A1 and make people challenge and do it.
No, I just realized because I thought I knew what it tasted like, and then we got to talking and I forgot. You know what this tastes like to me now? It tastes like tortilla chips. Tastes like corn chips.
I've heard people say that before.
Compared to this,
really?
Yeah. After drinking this, now this tastes like tortilla chips.
I've heard people say that drinking light beer.
I've never thought that until
because that's the corn. The corn that's using. Oh, Vanessa, she made filet mignon today.
Mm.
I just don't like filet mignon because you can't get the flavor.
Even with the bacon wrapped around it?
It's too thick. You can't get the flavor into the middle of it.
Oh, you get the flavor of the filet mignon done right, yeah.
Not the kind of flavor I like.
Not A1 injected.
Not A1.
A1 sauce with tomato soup.
That might be good.
Tin cup whiskey comes with a tin cup on top. Michelle said she was in a culinary class in high school. She was saying.
I took a culinary class in high school too.
I took foreign foods.
You know what? Thinking about that now, I miss cooking for people. I can cook for myself, obviously, but I miss cooking for others.
Must be a Virgo thing. Todd likes to cook too, but your brother does too.
I'm not a Virgo. I cook.
Do you like it though?
Yeah, I cook. Yeah, I cook most of
I don't. I'm a horrible cook, so I don't. I have a few dishes I can make. So
macaroni and cheese don't count, Shannon.
I know. That probably is one of them.
Pizza rolls.
Yeah. No, I can make chicken and dumplings.
You can cook when you want to cook.
I can cook, but I can't just like make a steak or,
Yeah, you can. You can make a steak. Why can't you make that?
Well, I could make it, but it might taste like shit.
I mean, you cook all like most of.
That's why you got A1.
Most of Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Right.
Besides what everybody else brings. A good majority of it.
Those are my dishes, though: chicken and dumplings, and mashed potatoes, and yeah.
But you can cook.
I'm not a good meat cooker. Yes.
And lumpy mashed potatoes.
Oh, they were good though. They were runny as fuck.
Yeah, he's saying that's what he likes.
I know. Remember we were on, and I was like asking if they like lumpy or
I about that.
But we know Eric likes lumps already.
Lovely lady lumps.
That was good. That was good, Eric. Lovely lady lumps.
But Mama Rent asked what Shannon's drinking. Well, I would see a Miller Lite now.
Now I'm drinking tortilla chip beer.
Hey, Peggy, she likes the Hurricane. So
I love the Hurricane. I'm getting that for Christmas Eve.
I'll get you some more. Only
She's probably like,
$1.99 for 2 of them, basically $1 a beer.
Look at that.
She's probably like, what is my
okay.
daughter-in-law turning into?
No, she already knows who I am. She knows exactly who I am.
But this is a shoe leather requires A1 and perhaps some ghost peppers.
Oh,
Alan said, okay, now I understand. My wife won't any steak if it has pink in. I tell her it needs some pink to keep the flavor.
yeah,
It's so
it
much
does.
better than something well done. Yeah.
Yep.
I like it just when it stops bleeding. Like if I don't want to cut into it and see blood. Like right past that point, I'm good.
Probably medium well. Then it's probably what.
Yeah, medium
straight
well.
medium.
Well,
straight
medium-
medium.
Yeah.
Medium should have
Medium's
no blood.
good.
Yeah, medium or medium well, but it has to be hot.
Now her brother will eat it where it just hits the grill, flip it, hit the grill, flip, and then it's
Disgusting.
done. And you
It's
cut
like-
into it, it's like you
Yeah.
can hear it moving still.
We need to
Probably eat it just rare.
we need to show
Really
Shannon
rare.
a video of Paul eating steak.
Does he do the same thing?
You never seen Paul eat steak?
No.
Paul eats like barely anything, like not just off raw.
That's basically what her brother does.
Yeah.
Just doesn't even hit the grill. Just takes it right out of the package.
I think sometimes he doesn't even put it in the grill.
Yeah. He's like just
Yeah.
a dog, just ravaging into it.
It's like he made the kill out and like as a Native American and had to take the fresh right then. And I mean, he just does it like I don't even know sometimes, but he's still kicking.
But he
I guess that's what
boils
happens when you
beer.
live in the woods like that where Paul's at. You learn to adapt.
I can see me knocking on Paul's door and he'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" I
Oh,
can see it. I can see it.
I hate for a door-to-door salesman to come by Paul's house. Forget about it. Never seen again.
especially
would
if
be
that
awesome.
salesman is a woman.
That could be worse, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
got issues with women.
Who, Paul? No, Paul's with these women.
Paul's actually a ladies' man. He is.
Yeah.
No, but he's angry at women. I think a little bit.
Oh no, that's just his act when he does
That's
stuff.
a
When he's in real
act.
life, he's nothing even like that.
Yeah.
That's what Todd said.
Yeah. Because Eric actually met Paul.
Yeah, he's all right, dude. He came up here over here to Lansing, and I met up with him. I'm like, well, so where are you staying at? He goes, Auburn Hills. I'm like, you drove from Auburn Hills to Lansing? It's like
Where's
a
Auburn Hills?
2.5 hour drive.
2.5.
Basically Detroit, right?
Oh yeah, north of Flint by Pontiac.
So did
Yeah.
he drive all that way, hang out for a little bit, and then drive back?
Mhm.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Fuck. 5 hours in one day.
Well, I finished the Old English.
Is that a double deuce?
I want
Yeah.
to try that now. I want to try all malt liquor now.
So now I'm going to slide over to the Colt 45. Good thing I don't work till 10 tomorrow.
Oh, Colt 45.
That is when Todd, when we were talking about malt liquor, I was like, the only
lot
thing
of
that I
smoke.
think I might know is malt liquor is Colt 45.
Because of Billy D.
The fluid guy.
Yeah, the gender fluid guy.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't.
Now, I will
even.
say the best malt liquor I've ever had was the Schlitz Blue Bowl.
Oh, Blue Bowl, we drank that
Oh,
a lot in high
Oh,
school.
that was awesome.
The light
I
we
mean,
have in
for
our
malt
basement.
liquor,
That one.
Yeah,
we
but
did the Blue Bowl and the Red Bowl back in high
there's
school.
the blue, the red, and there's a gold. That's like the
Yeah.
8%, like what
That's
you
it.
got.
Do they make it still?
Yeah, I found it when I was where was I?
You got to find certain areas.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. If you email
Downtown.
Pat, they will get back with you like within a day of where it's at in your area. All you give them is your zip code, and they'll tell you.
Look, Todd, we're in the same color again. We fucking do this all the time. We don't even mean to.
You guys started
I had
looking
my
like.
shirt on first.
What?
Had my shirt on first.
So
Hey, that sticker you got, Todd, I put right on the side of my toolbox.
Which one?
The Fall City
Oh,
Brewery.
the Fall City one.
Yeah, I put it right on the side of my toolbox.
They're starting to make some pretty good stuff now that you can get at the brewery. Of course, like everything else, when their standard release is okay, but some of their brewery stuff is pretty good.
I wish they would kind of do some of their better ones year round, but
We went back in the summertime. That was when they were doing the
Where?
graham cracker Fall City.
yeah, that was good.
It was a stout with graham cracker. They actually cracked up some graham crackers and put toast on the rim.
Yeah, you know how they
The
do
rim
with
of the
salt on a
glass?
margarita?
Yeah.
They did that with graham
And
crackers.
it had like marshmallows in it. It was all right. It was a little thin, but it was pretty good.
But half of them, like they had like a whole bunch of different kind, and when we got there, they only had like one or two different kind left.
For the most part.
I thought I was caught up on the comments, but apparently I wasn't. So
No, yeah, I see you got a bunch up in there, bub.
Alice said, wait, veal. Mary said alive. We're talking about the meat. Veal is so tasty.
Excuse me.
Little pig slow roasted. Baby back ribs.
Yes.
Big pig slow roasted.
Yeah, I do like those.
I'll tell you what, I like pickled pig's feet.
What?
I like pickled.
Really? I would like to next Thursday. I want you to bring a bottle or what? They're in bottles, right?
I did not see that coming.
I didn't either.
Well,
You need to bring. We want to.
I mean, come on.
We want to see you eat one. I don't believe you.
I will. I'll eat one.
Okay, next Thursday, bring some.
I just never see. I didn't. Wasn't this?
Me neither.
Come out of left field.
I was in Elmendorf Air Force Base at the commissary meat cutting rooms. 33 meat cutters were working on beef quarters that were hanging. Walked up to hind quarter and cut out part of it and ate it raw.
Vanessa needs to write a fucking book.
I thought you weren't supposed to eat meat raw. I know you like the other stuff, like
survival mode.
I don't think Vanessa gives a fuck what you're supposed to do. She just does it.
Like chicken or pork raw is worse than if you had like beef, I guess. But I just think you ain't supposed to eat beef raw either. But
well, one of our friends
you can eat beef raw. I think you can eat beef raw. You can.
Well, I guess you can because that's what they eat in Russia, right? When they do the one dish is really raw beef they're eating.
One of our friends, he'll eat hamburger raw.
Ooh.
Rusty. Like it was in his grill, and he'll always take a little pinch of the raw hamburger and eat it.
That's disgusting. It's going to get worms.
Does it actually cause worms, though?
It could cause a lot of shit.
They try to cause a parasite, like a hose.
Every meat cutter ran from the room to the restroom. I think.
I'm sure.
But that's she's intimidating the meat cutters.
Because she's like 6 foot tall, right? She's like really tall too. She probably came in there and they were probably already like.
Yeah, she's 6'3". Stop cutting thick filet mignons. I'm heading to bed. Thanks, all much love, Rod. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. Thanks for swinging by.
Look up. How do you wave? Do you wave like this or do you wave like this?
Huh?
Do you wave like this or do you wave like this?
No, nobody waves like this. Like,
nobody
waves like this.
Women do. Or
I do both. Depends on who.
It's just one wave.
Depends on who I'm waving at.
One flick. That's all you gotta do. Or you get to Miss America. You get to Miss America.
No, when you do this, Rod, when you do this, it's bye. See ya. That's like leave. You know, when you know, it's like, I'm so happy to see you. Come on over. Yeah. I got that, Eric. He's like, leave.
Yeah, none of us are getting hired for sign language anytime soon. Bonsoir, mise and mise. James in the house had a cooking omelet in high school French class. So he had no cuisine talent as well. I'm drinking a Golden Monkey by Victory. I like the Golden Monkey.
Is that malt liquor?
That funk? No, it's a craft beer.
Well, this probably tastes like shit then.
Wow, you just I'm
on the malt liquor. I want the malt liquor.
It makes her angry.
She's out of the craft beer.
Give her one hurricane.
I want all the malt liquor.
I don't even think Ty got much of the hurricane. I think Shannon kind of killed it off for him.
Yeah.
I got enough of it.
Here, Shannon, take the rest.
Billy said, cheers, guys. New Orleans style steaks are served in a puddle of melted butter. Yeah, I've been in New Orleans and but they're so good because they're seasoned so well. The food down in New Orleans is freaking awesome.
We have a meat store or butcher shop. He's the guy's from New Orleans, and so it's all Cajun style. It's awesome. They'll do like a special every day for lunch.
They have alligator too.
Today
I've had gator, but I've had gator before.
Yeah.
He's got alligator, crawfish, whatever. But you can get regular stuff too. Steaks, and then you can buy stuff that's pre-seasoned, and they'll tell you how to cook it or whatever. But every day they have lunch specials. So today was ribeye, and it's wrapped in bacon. They're kind of rolled up in like a little ball, and it's got cream cheese and jalapeno in the middle
I'm
of
so
it.
pissed off you
It
didn't
was
give me some.
so good.
I bet it was.
It was so with that Cajun seasoning. They were probably, you got 3 of them, and they were probably just a little bit bigger than a golf ball, maybe a golf ball and a half size
Did you get
each.
Was he there?
No, I didn't see him.
Our Kroger
really
here,
good.
our Kroger here, they make in the the meat area, they make bacon wrapped stuffed jalapenos.
Those are called Texas tater tots, I think, because my friend made those and put them on Facebook. Dee Dee did that. They were jalapeno. They had cream cheese and then bacon wrapped. Yes.
Oh,
yeah, like that. Yeah. They were really good. They're always good. I need to get some more now. I think about it.
I'll bring it back. I'm gonna get me one more beer.
No, so Todd and I we were on our way to a brewery last night, like my favorite place now. And we were talking, how did we start talking about the eclectic beer? Because I was like,
oh no, we drove by. It was an electric company.
Yeah.
I said electric beer, and I said, oh, I should. And she goes, it's eclectic. I was like, no, I think it's electric. She goes, no, it's eclectic. I was like, oh yeah, you're right.
No, you didn't.
I did too.
I was like, no, you said maybe you're right, and then I was like, well,
no,
maybe
I said,
you're
yeah,
right.
you're right. After that,
Yeah.
I was gonna take a picture of it and send to him, and she's like, it's not
electric. It's eclectic.
I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, Alan.
Well, that was entertaining watching you too.
You know,
That was a waste of 35 seconds.
It was Billy said medium rare touch of blood. Who wants to gut and butcher my deers? Wimps. And of course Vanessa says, I will butcher your deers. So Vanessa does everything. But speaking of Vanessa, before I go into the next set of comments here, do you want to give Vanessa her reading? Because it's like,
oh God,
did she pick up Bad Dog again?
Fuck no.
No. I would have tried the slushy.
He handed me the 450 North, which I don't even like. I'm so butthurt by them. I don't even like to try their stuff anymore.
I'll drink them all.
I thought you were.
Yes.
That's the other beer you were getting.
Nice,
I haven't found that one here yet. No one has it that I've seen.
I've got 2 bottles. I wish I'd known he was going to grab that one. I would have grabbed one too.
Okay. Well, like I have this app and I put Vanessa's information in there, and it basically is putting up the same.
Well, basically, before you go into it,
yes,
you want to tell people what you did.
Okay, so Vanessa's a Sagittarius like me, which I told Todd earlier. I'm like, I don't think Vanessa's a normal Sagittarius. Like she's like Vanessa's like Superwoman. Like I don't think she is in any box like as a Sagittarius. But I was looking on here and it says it's talking about Sagittarius, and Sagittariuses are very optimistic. And this is from Vanessa's reading because I put all her information in this chart. So I want to know, Vanessa, are you optimistic? But this one says that you're free from all restrictions as well as idealism, religion, and philosophy. So is that you, Vanessa? But it says they are direct and forthright, good-natured, and affirmative in their outlooks. What's that mean, affirmative in your outlooks?
Yes, optimistic.
Yeah.
You're confident. Affirmative means they're confident.
Okay. I mean, I don't feel like I'm confident. I'm just like, I am what I am. You know, I'm just like.
All right, Popeye.
But it's the same. Because we have sun in the second house.
Everybody heard this of Shannon.
Popeye, I don't understand. I heard you say something about
You never saw
Popeye.
Popeye? He says, I am what I am.
Oh, he said that? Well, he must have been a Sagittarius. And see, I could see this one for Vanessa, but not me, because our sun is both in Sagittarius, so we should have this in common. And it says you gravitate towards adventure, which I like to adventure, but sports and travel. Like sports, no. Travel, I would if I could just blow my money any way I wanted to. As well as gambling.
Traveled all over.
Yeah, as well as gambling and other forms of risk taking. And I'm a risk taker, but like through the years, like I've been with him since I was 19, so he's more that way and I'm less. Like we've influenced each other a lot. And it says at the highest level, you are concerned with understanding, perception, and mental activity in the service of your high ideas for the benefit of mankind. So Does that fit you, Vanessa? Because I'm going to go on to the next thing. They can chat, and then I'll go on to the next thing. But Vanessa just seems like she doesn't fit any mold to me. Like
there's a lot of that stuff that probably fits Vanessa from what I know about her. So
I know about it. She's a jack of all trades kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, being in the military, probably they train you to be like that too.
That was based on her.
That's her sun
actual
sign.
Day and
yes, that's her
time
sun
of
sign.
birth
But
and all
my
that.
sun sign is Sagittarius too. That's like your first one,
Well, I know, but it might change based on your different.
right? So our
Days
moon
of
signs and all
birth
that
and all
stuff
that.
may be different.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
right.
see-
I've only got one malt liquor, so that's why I grabbed the craft beer.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
Try it
got
yet?
two, but I just did. I guess all 22
I did
ounce
too,
bottle.
Eric. So don't worry.
I'll butcher your deers.
Vanessa, hey, that's a turn on. You're gonna butcher my deer? Go for it, baby.
Billy was the one asking about getting deers butchered.
I know. This is the last comment he read, talking about butchering the deers.
And then Billy said, "LOL, Vanessa." He said, "Cheers, Electric Beard." After Alan said, "Cheers to him." My oldest knife has butchered everything I ever hunted since 1982. See, so Vanessa's a hunter as well.
That's awesome. You don't see very many women doing that. So.
He said,
No.
"OD green is their favorite color," but I think you guys have the OD green on. Is that what that is?
I don't
Olive
know.
green, like an olive.
Yeah,
green?
olive. Yes, this is my favorite color because I got green eyes, so it makes my eyes look greener. So I have so many things in this green color. It's my favorite color to wear.
Alan said, "Damn, Vanessa, your knife is as old as I am." She just turned 58.
That ain't 58's young.
Yeah. Carlsberg Elephant was my favorite malt liquor, but it's not a malt liquor anymore. Now it's a mediocre lager. Yeah. Got my first moose and bear in 1984. Vanessa said, "Moose and bear."
I want to go elk hunting. I'm thinking about this year putting my name in for an elk permit.
I would go
For
hunting.
what?
An elk permit because we've got elk up north in the northern part of Michigan.
So you have to put your name into. Are you talking about hunting elk?
Yeah, you spend some money and you put yourself in a lottery. Is what
Because
happens.
there are only so many licenses
okay.
they can give
Yeah.
for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she killed a moose and a bear.
Probably barehanded.
Yes, that's
Probably.
what I was getting ready to say. I was getting ready to say with her bare hands.
Just jumped out of the tree, wrangled it, and strangled it to death.
You know, I wanted to start a cult, but I want to join a cult that Vanessa started now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Because I'll be safe.
Yeah.
I want her to be the cult leader now.
She'd probably train you. She's going to be a cold-blooded killer.
I was like, I feel like you guys don't really watch Walking Dead as much anymore, but it's kind of like she should be like leading the group on Walking Dead. or something.
Yeah.
Right, it's funny you said it. I was going to say the same exact thing. Like, she should be on Walking Dead. She'd take over for Rick.
Hey, Rod, I got to go get another beer, so don't read Vanessa's comments about the questions asked until I get
But I
back.
got other comments I got to go through.
Well, get through them, but don't read Vanessa's that responded to my questions
Oh,
yet.
your question was.
Oh,
Yes.
now you're besties.
Me and Vanessa have always been besties. You need anything?
Is it malt liquor legit beer style accepted by BJCP, more Ford adjunct, typically brews corn syrup sweet, no noticeable hot flavor. Yep.
You don't drink it for the hot flavor, back. Come on, brother.
Mary said I will be 57 in January. So there's a young 57. No wonder you don't have a woman, Eric. Where'd that come from?
You, Mary.
For what? What did he say that? What?
She said, "No wonder you don't have a woman."
Pickled feet comment.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't order pickled pig feet on your first date.
No, I never do.
Well, if she orders 6 beers, can't he order pickled pig feet?
Yeah, exactly. That's one way to find out right off the bat.
No, that
You found out right off the bat.
I get that. I used to be try to be like, if I didn't like them, I'd just be like, try to do something to make them not like me too. So if you didn't like her, then maybe you should order pickled. Then you don't have to be the one to be like, listen, this ain't gonna happen.
If she comes back, then it was meant to be.
Shannon, I like what I like. I like pickled pig feet.
Hey, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying that if you pull one out on the first date, they'd be like, maybe he really is not into me if he's gonna do all that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Billy said, once frozen, typically it kills all the bugs. Extremely important with game meat due to limes freeze first. Talking about the raw meat. And Mary said she does the Queen's Wave.
Isn't it the
She-
Yes.
Yeah.
And also the
Or the
parade wave.
pageant wave? Isn't it called like the pageant wave?
Yeah.
No, the
Yeah, but
pageant
you know
wave
what?
is like this.
Well, but you know why they do that? Because you'd get really tired doing this for like fucking 18 miles. So if you just go like,
How was it,
You
Rob?
know.
How was it done again?
The pageant wave, right? I mean, Miss
Yeah.
America. Yeah.
That's perfect, Rod.
yeah.
I watched some pageants back in the day.
Did you go through some classes for
I was
that?
like, where's the swimsuit competition? Oh, Peggy says Shannon is the sweetest person. If you need someone to take care of you, Shannon is the one.
Oh, Peggy. She's so sweet.
How much you pay her for that comment?
Yeah.
No, I didn't pay her.
Right.
Once you get through all the cussing and the preconceptions of me, I'm a sweet person.
You're lovable like Hank Hill.
Right. Yes, I love Hank Hill.
Peggy Hill, which is Peggy Red.
Oh, thank you, Peggy. That was very sweet.
Remember that Cajun food isn't the same as New Orleans Creole food. No, it's not. I'll eat both of them when I'm down in the bayou. D'Angelo in the house. What's going on? What's up, Rajay? Welcome, my friend.
D'Angelo.
Pretty much true. This is why I study math. I think that was kind of responding to your stuff.
Right.
There.
Yeah.
I'll admit I'm a little bit of a mess.
Now Mary says try Capricorn January 6th at 6:30 a.m. Come see Miss
Capricorn.
Shannon.
Where?
Write it down.
Miss
I'll
Shannon.
read it to you.
But where? What city? What city?
What city, Mary? You gotta say what city.
Capricorn. Write it down.
No, I don't. I just need her date of birth, her name,
6
January.
1663.
1663.
6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m. And then where?
And
City
then where?
state.
We gotta find her city when she puts it on here.
And that's Mary. Okay.
That's Mary.
Terror ratings by Shannon.
Miss
It's fucked up how it is like.
Miss
it's
Shannon,
pretty-
call me now. Call me now.
Yes.
On the hotline. We're not giving all this away free. Your first minute's free, then you
Yeah.
It's all free. It's all free.
you
Mary.
got
$5 each additional minute.
Vanessa, travel, yes. Sports, no, unless you consider USAF sport. But Vanessa does do hunting, and hunting is a sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
My saying on my new logo is learn how to learn how to teach how to learn, teach how to teach.
Oh,
That
in nursing,
is
in
really
nursing, but in nursing they
stuff.
say you show someone. What is it? You show someone, or no, that you show, then you do, then you teach. Yes. So you have somebody show you, and then you do it, and then you teach somebody. That's like the nursing thing.
In the streets, they say help a brother out.
Yeah.
And that kind of covers a lot of stuff.
She said green, olive drab. Olive drab green. Green. I think she was saying she likes the olive green there. I don't know if Vanessa's driving now or she is actually in the eggnog.
Oh, where's the one you said tastes like eggnog? Do we get that one?
That
Or
was
is
the
that
first
one?
one we drank.
Oh, we already drank the one.
Had eggnog in it.
Oh, it had eggnog in it.
Peggy said, Todd, remember when Tommy would drink Zima? That's a malt liquor. Yeah, that was a malt flavored beverage, that one.
Every time I
But he
think
would
of
also-
Zima, that's who I think of.
He'd
is
also
Tom.
put Jolly Rancher in it too.
Yeah.
Isn't that a
Every
malt
time I
beverage?
think of
Not a
Zima,
malt
I think of
liquor?
him.
Yeah, it's a malt beverage.
Yeah,
But
I liked Zima.
What's the actual difference of a malt beverage and a malt liquor?
The
it's a
name?
good question. I
Probably
know
the
in some
alcohol content, I guess.
well, in some states like Texas, if it's more than 5%, you're supposed to consider it malt liquor or whatever, or malt beverage. But the Brew Association doesn't consider like the malt beverages being anything. So I don't know. Billy probably knows if he's still watching.
Yeah, because I was wondering, because
BCP
looking
stuff.
when we did the first time doing the malt liquors, I had a hard
It's
time
got
finding
to be
any
the
of them.
difference has to be in the way it's fermented because
Because-
otherwise it'd be like an adjunct type situation.
Yeah,
isn't
'cause
it-
this
it's
says malt
fermented like
liquor.
a lager.
Huh?
It's fermented like a lager, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's the difference between that and what you would consider like in Pilsner,
Is
whatever
it
type lager.
Well, it's not an ABV thing either, though, because those Four Locos don't say. I think they say malt beverage on them.
But they don't say malt liquor.
No, that's what I mean. I was going to say maybe it's an ABV thing that distinguishes between the two, but that Four Locos 14%, and it said malt beverage.
The main difference between malt liquor and beer is in the way in which they are made and in alcohol content. Beer is either top fermented or bottom, while malt liquor is only bottom fermented. Which bottom fermented is just a lager. Beer contains less alcohol, usually less than 5%. That's what this one thing says. But it's made like a lager.
So I wonder with the malt beverage.
But it's usually between like 4.5% to 8%. So maybe higher than your other lagers, and maybe that's when, depending on the state, they kick it over to a malt liquor.
Yeah, because this is 8.1%, and it says malt liquor, so 8.1.
Yeah, but I think the Four Locos are like 14% near malt.
The gold
beverage.
is the gold's 14.
Right?
The gold is.
Yeah.
Right.
Stink.
I've had the gold before, Todd. It's not good.
Now,
I
flavor
think they're all
malt,
not good.
a flavor malt beverage is an alcoholic beverage made from original base containing malt, but then stripped of malt character and then flavored. These drinks are also referred to as flavored alcohol beverages and colloquially called alcopops or malternatives, among other names.
Alternatives.
So with the malt beverage, they're basically stripping out that malt character, like that corniness you feel. That's getting taken out, and then they're having to overpower with the flavor. So that's what makes that
flavor in it. That makes
a
sense.
malt flavored beverage.
So is there a malt liquor that is flavored then? Probably not, right? By those.
Well,
by that definition.
Well, yeah, malt liquor.
Pineapple one.
Well, no, I'm saying like is a malt liquor. You're not going to have
a malt
like
liquor is going to be just like a beer.
But you're not going to have like a Hurricane.
Beverage is going to have more flavored stuff on it.
But like the Hurricane here, if you have a pineapple Hurricane, does it become a malt beverage?
That becomes a malt flavored beverage, I believe.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you'll find a malt liquor that's got like.
Because a malt liquor will be like this or Colt 45.
Right, and that's why I got the Hurricane, because it was just like a standard base. Beer, whatever.
Good choice.
Because they didn't have any add.
Yeah, that's perfect. I really like
adjuncts, but not any like flavored adjuncts to it, I guess.
Vanessa said the Moose in '84 was close to 2,000 pounds. It was shy of the world record by 2 inches.
Wow.
And how'd you get that moose back?
Yeah.
Shannon. Vanessa, where did you kill that moose at? Was it it had to have been a Canadian moose if it's that big. Well, maybe
Good
not.
Lord. Says he made TNT in high school in 1976.
TNT, what's TNT?
Like explosive TNT?
Dynamite?
Oh, God. Shocker. I'm not surprised.
not the cable channel TNT.
She was doing stuff, so I'm not surprised either. Pickles, pig feet, nightmares.
Oh, Mary must have been there.
I wave at passing passenger trains.
Amtrak, baby. Amtrak.
Pageant wave is queen wave. Oh, so it's the same wave.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like this.
Under the pageant. I mean,
it's not like that. It's like this.
It's like this.
But Rod did it great. Yeah, there you go. That's what
that's why I'm not that's obviously the only reason I'm not in pageants.
Her wave DQ.
I can never quite get the wave down.
Shannon's out waving properly. Get her out of here.
Yeah. She likes malt liquor and Mad Dog. Yeah, no. Box
D'Angelo
wine.
said he's drinking 2 malt liquors tonight. Natty Daddy and Hurricane.
D'Angelo.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Hurricane. Dude, it's where it's at.
Hold on. D'Angelo, do you like Natty Daddy better or do you like Hurricane better? Let us know.
There's no way it could be better than Hurricane.
I want
to
see what he says.
Vanessa says Shannon is great.
Oh, Vanessa's great.
All right, so Mary says St. John, New Brunswick.
Oh, St. John's, New Brunswick. But is that in Canada?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We don't have a state name.
New Brunswick is a Canadian province.
Right?
I'm just messing with you.
I don't pretend to know everything, so There could be a place I don't know about.
You haven't taken over Canada yet.
I should have. That's where my soul belongs in
You
Canada.
got Redbeard to battle there, so.
St. John, New Brunswick.
We'll take everything except North Bay.
New Brunswick is a Canadian province, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got a debate is still on right now.
Oh, what debate?
It's only 7 this time, so they're starting to cut people out.
Oh, the Democrats?
Yeah.
Because is there going to be a Republican one?
No, they won't do a Republican one. I mean,
it'll just be him.
A couple people are running the Republican side, but I don't think it's enough for they're going to debate or whatever. I'm at home and not driving. I will drink eggnog tomorrow.
Nice.
I did pick up eggnog. I picked up the Evan Williams eggnog, so I'm going to jump on Alex the Beer Master stream tomorrow night because they're doing eggnog on the show.
Have you guys seen the peanut butter whiskey? It's called Screwball.
No, but I do like peanut butter.
But I saw somebody online today said to mix that with your eggnog.
Peanut butter with your eggnog?
Well, it's peanut butter whiskey.
Oh,
that'd be interesting.
I could maybe do that.
They say the peanut butter and it doesn't really even taste like whiskey. So I'm curious.
But can I put an A1 with it too?
Fuck yeah, you can.
Some Tabasco.
Yep, I'm already out. Boom.
Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, the debate just ended now. So, let's add a heart monitor on for a month. So they're monitoring heart right now.
And you probably busted that thing into pieces. They're like, we can't handle this.
And then D'Angelo said, "What's everyone's zodiac sign?" I'm a Libra.
Libras are not. I know a little bit about Libras.
I'm actually a Pisces.
God, we need to have a whole stream. I need information. I need everything because I need to know you guys because y'all don't think this shit's real, but it really is.
You ain't getting my information.
I know you're a Virgo
I'm
already.
Virgo.
Yeah, you two are Virgo and
plus you already know where I live.
What'd you say?
Plus you already know where I live.
Yeah, but were you born there? It's where you're born.
I'm not born here. No.
Were you born in Michigan?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I'm in Indiana. I was born in Kentucky. So was he. But yeah, like Virgos and Sagittarius are not supposed to work. But any serious boyfriend I've ever had in my life's been a Virgo. Like Virgos are like
We're awesome.
Virgos are like on point,
awesome.
organized, hard workers. Like he's the most determined person I've ever met. Like he will not fucking give up.
Todd, we're not awesome. We're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But we're complete opposites. Like he's the first to come home and be like, we're fucked. The world's gonna end. Like it's horrible. There's nothing worse that can happen. And I'm like, dude, we are the luckiest people in the whole wide world. You know how great we have it? Yeah. So it's really like, but he's helped me become more because I'm not responsible at all. Shocker, but I'm not responsible. He's very responsible.
Hard to believe, right?
But I probably
Rod's like, what?
But I would probably be living in the gutter without him, but I'd be happy in the gutter. I'd be fine in the gutter.
But if you were in the gutter without him, you'd have found an earthquake a long time ago. Hurricane a long time ago.
Right? Absolutely. Yes, I would have.
And then Mary said, Kitty, sorry to hear that. And then Golden Monkey has 9.5, but is a Belgian triple L. Yes, it is.
That's a very good one. That hides 9.5 very well, I think.
And then cheers, folks. Elbow's in the house. Happy holidays. Welcome. Happy holidays to you as well.
Happy holidays.
Elbow down in Florida. What are you drinking tonight, my friend? I know you got something good.
Florida. Oh.
This it says we are near Galena Air Force. I think it's Air Force Station along the Yukon, near the west edge of Alaska, just below Arctic Circle. It took 3 boat rides to bring back the moose. Butchered while the guys went back to get another boat. So
damn.
Yeah, they had to cut it up and come back and get it. At least the good thing is it was so cold and you have to worry about the meat going bad, I'm sure.
That's so much work. God.
Yeah. But you kill a moose, it feeds like the whole year probably.
I would say.
I don't think I've ever had moose. Have you had a moose? So
I don't think so.
We got bison meat the other day, and it was really good. He
I
made
like
hamburgers
bison.
with it.
Bison's good, yeah.
It was really good.
I've had bison jerky. I can't.
It's leaner too than having like beef.
Yeah. He made like burgers, like cheeseburgers out of it. It was really good.
Oh yeah, bison burger. Oh yeah.
Elbow's got the Southern Tier 2X IPA. It's a nice IPA from them.
It is a nice IPA.
Yep, it is a good one.
Went back to get another boat to help.
Elbow, have you had your Christmas one yet? Have you had your Christmas one? Go ahead, Rod.
Oh yeah, the 2X Christmas. Yeah, I actually did that the last week when I was on Daddy Porter's show. D'Angelo said Hurricane has a better taste than Natty, so Hurricane wins.
Yes, I think it wins too. I think I found a jewel.
You haven't had Natty.
You haven't had Natty.
I'm happy with the Hurricane. I don't need to try the Natty.
Do it anyway.
Mary said, yes, it is, Eric. But I'm from Arizona. But I'm in Arizona for 6 months.
Oh, the New Brunswick. Okay. Yep.
Impeachments. I see so many things on Facebook with the impeachment.
Yes, me too. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you guys.
One of the breweries made a impeach IPA, which was pretty funny too, with the character of Trump on there. You'll see all kinds of stuff popping up here. Out of the 3 hunters, I was the only one there who had knives and sharpening stones to harvest what we got. Of course, because Vanessa is like the most prepared person.
I can see Vanessa being like, Jesus, guys, you don't come prepared?
Yeah.
I can see her say it exactly.
No, she's a Sagittarius. She doesn't judge other people.
I think she might be irritated.
You don't got to judge to call them dumbasses.
No, she's just like, I got this. She's just been like, I got this.
No, she would say, guys, you don't come prepared.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Boy Scouts, where are you? Because Boy Scouts are always prepared. There's I see you, Elbow. Merry Christmas, brother. Always a Russian spy boat sighted off Florida coast, diesel power. So it was their only aircraft carrier, which is a joke. Vanessa said I will post pics of the duck eggnog when I make it next. Yeah, post the pics on your Instagram so we can all see them. Billy said, I remember, so Trump supporter, I will vote all Democrats out, gun control that. I don't think you're going to vote them all out because you can only vote for your area.
Hey, but I get you. I get you.
But good luck with that.
I have my own opinion on that, but I'm going to save that.
I'm just surprised people haven't reacted to some of the Trump stuff. It's kind of like what he just did yesterday, attacking Dingell, who was a respected war veteran, a draft dodger, attacked the veterans, and I thought they were all for the veterans. But everybody kind of let that slip. But
hey, I'd like to sleep tonight, Rod. So let's not talk about this because I'll be fucking fuming all night long. There'll be a fire in my bed.
You're used to it by now.
Hey, Shannon, on the weekend, look it up. That's all I'm going to say. On the weekend.
Eric,
okay.
I missed your channel. I enjoyed your stuff. See, Eric, you got to come back, son.
Thanks, Elbow. Hey, I put a comment down below. Thanks, man.
We are trying to get Eric to come back and do some stuff there.
Don't you love I was going to say this earlier, but this is usually, this drunk me hasn't come out in a long time, but maybe, but I just love you guys so much. And thank you for accepting me and letting me come in here and, talk my shit.
Having you. You're awesome.
Well, thank you. But thank you. I'm glad I made you guys for my friends now. And I like that.
Hey, Shannon, are you going to make me, number one, you're going to make me chicken and dumplings? And number two, are you going to make me lumpy mashed potatoes?
And I'm going to make you that peanut butter spice cake. Remember, I was going to send you some of that. Yes.
Now you're talking my tune.
I know. When I was I had my daughter make it, but I was thinking about sending you a piece, but then it was like all gone. And I'm like, well, get there fast enough. Will it be bad when it gets there?
We'll have to bring my whole meal for the Cincinnati Beer Fest.
It's at some point we're going to have to go to your guys' place.
You are. We're going to have that sleepover. I'm sick of talking about it. It needs to happen.
Let's see. That's it. I was born 20 miles south of my current location, grew up 5 miles east, and put a pic of the backyard I grew up in, the butternut tree. I never heard of butternut tree.
Butternut tree.
Me neither. That sounds delicious, though.
Butternut tree.
Way to hit that note.
I don't even know how it came from.
James says, seriously, do you really think there are 12 personality types? If you need to know, I was born April 1st, 1962.
Write them down. He goes,
April 1st, so 4/1/62 at 7:06 p.m.
Screenshot it.
I feel like
screenshot it. Just write it down.
I feel like a
Four
fucking
one.
Okay, so
4162.
what's his name?
James.
I don't think that's his real. I need your fucking actual name, dude.
Why do you need the actual name?
Oh, James. I
Dame,
thought you
Dame.
said Dame. James?
James.
Okay.
4162.
4162.
7:06 p.m.
Where?
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Oh.
New
Okay.
Orleans.
What's it? Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
New Jersey?
New Orleans.
I was fucking with you. Louisiana. Okay. Oh, I gotta let my dogs in. They're gonna freeze to death out there.
Eric said,
2
Elbow
degrees.
coming back in the new year. Nice.
I already told these two that, Elbow.
Hashtag happy gutter for the win. Talking about Shannon in the gutter.
Oh, we haven't
Gutter
even
win.
got to the gutter yet. We haven't even
I'm
got
glad the sentence continued. I used to ride the D train in New York City a lot.
Wow, Vanessa. Wow.
Way to clear it up.
Eric said, have a video ready to go on the 31st. Very nice. New Year's Eve. Anything special in that video you want to mention?
I'm gonna let you guys. There's something
Inquiring
special
minds
in
want to
there.
know.
There's something special in the video, but I'm gonna see if you guys can pick it out. And I actually put it. I actually say something in the video about it, but I'm gonna actually see if you guys pick it out.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say because if I say anything else, it's gonna spoil it.
Inquiring minds want to know.
That's
You have
right.
to watch.
Vanessa, I deboned the neck of the moose and got almost 200 pounds of meat from the shoulders up. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what they say you kill a moose, you can eat for a long time off of it.
Vanessa, how many pounds worth of meat did you get out of it? Did you say?
You say in total.
Yeah, total meat.
Because the total weight was like 2,000, but how much of that did you keep for the meat, I wonder?
I'm thinking 200 pounds just off the neck alone. You got to think. She has
Well,
probably
did you-
1,000
did you-
pounds of meat.
Or did she quarter it out? Did she take the? I'm sure she took the back straps. If she's any kind of hunter, you take the back straps.
So we know we're between 200 and 2,000, like the price is right now. James said, yeah, bison super lean, way better than ground beef. Yeah, I always enjoy having bison for sure.
It was good.
Elbow, don't even elbow, just take.
That's pretty funny. Cool, you and Matt Patricia are coming back.
Elbow, just kind of let's cut that out. Okay.
So Shannon, Capricorn says what? So Mary wants to know if Shannon's done it yet.
You need a beer?
No, I don't think so.
Tell her,
Mary wants to
Mary.
know.
What?
Mary wants to know if you've done it yet.
No.
She's like, Capricorn says what?
She's number 1 on the list, but
You're number 1 on
tell
the
her
list.
she's got to come back next Thursday.
Gilbert's in the
Gotta
house.
tune-
says
gotta
malt
tune
liquor
in.
food.
Hey, Gilbert, we're here, bud.
EG. Yeah, we went there, Eric.
Where'd we go?
Gilbert. Malt liquor.
Huh?
Malt liquor.
Malt
No,
liquor.
it's not malt liquor. Malt liquor.
Malt
Why
liquor.
did you never tell me about malt liquors? What I want to know.
Vanessa says Southern chicken and dumplings or Northern.
Ooh, I make drop dumplings and then I make the rolled out, where like the flat ones. But then I'll make the kind that you just like make with Bisquick and you drop them. So
What's
I
the
didn't know it was a
difference?
Southern or Northern.
I don't know if that's northern or southern, but those are the two kind I make.
Yeah, what are the differences? I didn't know there was a difference either.
Butternut tree is shown on her Instagram. So if you look at the Instagram page, you will see the butternut tree.
Vanessa, I seen that wallet you had on your Instagram, dude. That was pretty good. I got
What
to
do you
admit, I was
prefer?
very impressed.
Have y'all ever had drop dumplings?
I don't know what drop dumplings are. I mean, you just drop them
They're
in,
like
right?
they're kind of like
Like
balls.
ravioli, like ravioli.
No, they're
You just got-
dough, but they're balls of dough.
You just have a ball and you just
Instead
pinch
of
it
the
off and
flat
then
ones.
drop it in the.
Which ones do you prefer?
I don't know. I like them both. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'll-
I haven't had chicken and dumplings since I was like a kid, so I don't even know.
The drop just because they're easier, but
But to
the
eat.
rolled ones are probably
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. It depends on the broth too. Like I make the drop ones at Thanksgiving and I make turkey and dumplings, but the rest of the time I make the flat ones.
And then James said 4162 LOL for his date of birth.
I got it 4162, 7:06 p.m. New Orleans, Louisiana. Got it, you buddy.
And then Vanessa said, I would join you in the gutter, Shannon. I could teach stuff.
I'm sure you could. We wouldn't be in the gutter long if you were with us.
She says she harvested a total of 1,200 pounds approximately.
Wow.
Did you keep that all, or did you just like give it to people? Because I'm like 1,200 pounds, Jesus.
That'll fill some freezers.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, we wouldn't have room for half
Eat
of
off
that.
for like 2
So we
years.
harvested everything but if the moose left some bones.
Damn.
So did you keep like the moose head? Is like the moose head on the wall somewhere?
And Vanessa, I mean, like, how did you get the way you are? Did your parents like teach you this? Like, how did you become
Oh, look
Vanessa?
at Peggy. I wouldn't let you live in the gutter, Shannon.
Oh, I know you wouldn't, Peggy. I know you wouldn't.
Shannon.
You're gonna get a good Christmas gift this year.
Peggy's my Christmas gift. She knows I don't need anything like that.
Vanessa say yes. What the two types are? The drop dumplings are made up here often.
Oh, okay.
Gilbert said, I'm not Ewart or Jace. I'm my own fool, sons.
What's that
Dude,
mean?
everybody said about the malt liquor.
Good one, Eric.
Oh,
Drop dough makes large, fluffy dumplings.
yes, they are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely different.
Yeah, but they are good.
Well, I mean, you've been the two.
They're both good. They're just really
they're
different.
just-
Yeah.
they're just different.
Let me see. So I did get all the comments there.
One takes longer
Finally,
than the
which is
other.
great.
Yeah.
I don't really have too much on the beer news stuff, except because I felt we were doing a malt liquor show. So the only thing I had the beer news, like apparently down where Elbow is in Florida, Malt 45 Lager and Descent Craft Brewing have collabed with St. Petersburg Brewery to make an old school malt liquor beer. So Elbow, if you see Malt 45, let us know how it is if you end up picking it up. And then sadly, why would you ever do this? Utah disposed of 275 cases of beer worth nearly $18,000 because the law said so.
Because they're Mormons.
Wow.
No. So Utah, when we talked about in other shows in the past, Utah passed a new law where they could have alcohol over 5% being sold at stores.
Or 5%, yeah.
So what they had to do is the actual state ran stores are only selling 5% and up, and your like retailers or grocery stores or whatever are selling anything under 5. But for them to get the other beer in, they had to get rid of it by a certain deadline.
Wow.
And so they couldn't sell it all. They were actually trying to put stuff in like bargain bins, Rod J deals all over the place they were giving out. Couldn't get rid of it all. So when the date came, they literally had to take all this beer and dump it and have it all mashed and everything. And so,
well, but do you really think there's probably $20,000 more worth of the beer that or liquor, whatever, got
$20,000.
you gotta sell. You don't waste one. You don't waste beer. You never just throw away beer.
Right.
But the rest of it, I'm like, the 18,000 is probably not
is
all
for
that there
alcohol.
Was. That's just what they got rid of. The
They
rest
had to get
of
rid
it
of it. They had to get rid of all the
right.
lower ABV stuff so they can get the higher stuff in. So they dumped all this beer, which is probably good beer. They threw it away. This
Alcohol abuse.
6,600 cans.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it wasn't even like they put it in like trash cans where people can go dumpster diving and get them or something like that.
Why
They
didn't
literally
just
put them in
auction-
they put them in compactors and mashed them all in.
They should have just done like a quick auction or something. That would have gone quick.
Well, they lowered the price. They were selling stuff I think like for $1 and putting stuff out there. It's just you are the state of Mormon, so maybe it's a lot of them weren't drinking it wherever they were.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have drove in state if I was like right there close to them.
Well, I bet all them sister wives were drinking it.
Well, the sister wives, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe some nuns be like, I ain't gonna say anything if you want to drink it.
Yeah.
What if nuns actually party?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
saying, and there's a nun house somewhere, and they're just
Oh,
getting
for
crazy
sure.
wild.
For sure.
I don't know. A lot of the nuns you see, I can't see them being partiers.
Yeah, they're angry. They're really.
Smacking each other with rulers.
Yeah, the nuns are.
That sounds like porno right there.
Thank you for saying something because I was getting ready to say something that was very inappropriate. And your
that's
talking
gonna-
gave me
And that's going to
pause.
stop you, Hal.
What were you going to say? Tying up a rosary beads or something?
Whoa.
No, but that's somewhere.
That's somewhere.
I forgot.
Making them work for
Well,
those.
I
Making them work
forgot
for
what.
those.
No,
beads?
the nuns are angry, and no, I'm not saying it. I'm not that drunk. I'm not
Just
saying it.
do it, Shannon.
We're all not that drunk, but that's just how we are. If it's funny,
Yeah,
I'm
this
just
is
saying.
how we are.
Well, I'm not saying it's funny, but the nuns are angry and the priests aren't because the priests are, the priests are
Got a release.
exactly with the little boys.
Oh, you had to go there. Had to go there.
You asked for
Hey,
it.
I tried not to, but y'all made me.
You
So
asked for
You
it.
could have just left it at release. You didn't have to go beyond that.
Could have, but no.
yeah, the nuns just are bitches and angry. The priests are very happy.
It's like a Penn State sanctuary.
Yes, they are.
Oh, anyway, D'Angelo said, "What's the best hard liquors to drink nowadays?" I know you guys know some good ones. I still drink brandy, EJ, and gin. Vodka is nasty. Not a vodka fan.
What's
Tito, hey.
EJ? What's EJ?
D'Angelo, Tito's.
Brandy.
Tito's or Grey Goose.
Oh,
Tito's or Grey Goose.
Tito's. Those are mine too. Tito's or Grey Goose.
He doesn't
But
like vodka
Tito's-
though.
But
Well-
Tito's is
Well,
tequila.
Does he like gin?
Well, it depends what vodka you're actually having though, too. So
What was it? Gin?
Right, yeah.
Bourbon.
Rum?
yeah,
What do you like? Have you tried any of those? Seriously.
I can
Is he
do
like-
rum.
he likes gin. I got this one to finish drinking. I got that bourbon barrel aged gin behind me. That's really good. I don't drink as much spirits as I used to drink though.
I've never been a spirit drinker. It just gets me there too quick.
Although I would tear up that chocolate tequila that we had.
Hey, I've still got some up in my. I'm gonna bring that at New Year's.
And if you would
Are
have
you
been
gonna
with it,
are you
that
gonna
was-
bring it to the sleepover?
No, I'm bringing it to my New Year's party. We're gonna drink it. We're gonna crack it open and drink it.
You're having a New Year's party?
Yeah. Or
How
I'm
come
not.
you didn't
I'm not
invite
hosting.
us?
I'm not hosting, and my buddy invited me.
Oh.
that chocolate tequila will win them
That
Oh,
all.
and it
sounds
was-
delicious.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised Todd didn't buy it. Really.
Todd's not he's not a big who makes it? Can we get it here?
Ooh, no, I don't. Well, maybe in
Well, they
Indiana.
were part of a national thing, weren't they? You might be able to get it there.
Chocolate tequila.
It wasn't like a party source exclusive.
It was like it's like a coffee liqueur is what it actually says.
That sounds good.
It is
A
so
tequila
smooth,
coffee
Shannon.
liqueur.
You can drink that. It is so smooth.
Yeah, I can do like clear liquors. I can do tequila, I can do rum and vodka. As far as like brandy or whiskey or bourbon, I hate Todd would say, taste this beer. And I'm like, that was aged in bourbon, some kind of barrel. What? It tastes like shit. I hate it. Hate all that.
So you don't like
No.
bourbon barrel aged beers?
No, I don't like any. That's the first, if I smell it, I can tell.
But you don't like
Hey.
bourbons?
Mm-mm.
Really?
What about brandy? Do you like brandy?
Nope.
You don't?
Brandy. She's a fun girl. Fun girl.
Nope. I don't like any of that stuff. Anything
Blackberry
that's not
brandy.
clear.
So you like vodka, you like gin, you like tequila.
No, I don't like gin. Gin's too dry for me. But like I don't like gin and I don't like what is it? Like I had a vodka martini and it was okay, but
You
I need
you like Jägermeister?
no. It's like licorice. No.
That's like the worst thing in the world. Like, why would
I
you make
love
this?
Jägermeister. I love
Okay.
I like it.
You know, back
I
in
don't
the
really
day-
like black licorice is weird, but I like
it.
I
Yeah,
know.
me too, God. Me too.
But back in the
Got
day
alcohol in it, buddy, I'm all over it.
when Todd and I first started dating, I was more what's the word?
Oh, you son of a
God.
bitch!
Ass.
×3.
Nobody cares, Todd.
Times 3?
I don't like
is that one, Todd?
you all should be against 450. I'm so against 450 North.
What'd you say, Eric?
How big is that one if it's times 3?
What's the ABV on it?
So I'm looking.
Well, it's got to be
11.
like a high IBU though for the hops that put
11.
into
I
it.
know.
11?
It's
Yeah.
11. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so butthurt by them. I don't like because I love makeup and I hate it when somebody's like, okay, here's a limited edition. You can get it for this, and then it's gone.
That's because
That's
you're so stuck in your way. You don't try different things. That's
No,
why.
I do try it, but if I try it, I want to be able to get it. I don't like the hysteria that these people try to cause for you to. It's a mind game.
I'm kind of like Shannon. If I
Yeah.
get one, if I find somewhere and they're getting big, like 450 North. I'll go to another smaller brewery that has specialty beers, and I'll buy that one because I can get them.
Right, yeah.
You know,
I like how they change it up myself.
I do like how they change it. I like that point, but I don't like how they try to cause this hysteria. Like, you have to get it because you can't get it after this.
Well, that's
fucking with you.
That's business. That's a great marketing thing because you got people that drive from out of state to go get it.
Well, that's great for them, but that's, if it's that great, then fucking keep it around and let us all have it.
But then people get tired of it. They keep mixing it up. They get dollars coming in from all over.
I don't want something that I can only have once and then never have it again.
Yeah.
So I was talking to the brewery owner of the new brewery. It just opened up here locally, and because I wasn't sure how like 450 was putting them out so fast with all the different names and labels. Because I thought you had to go and get them, send them off and get them approved before. And he said no, only if you just distribute do you have to do that. So basically, if it's local and it's just like at the brewery only, you don't have to do anything like that.
Right.
For the names, which I never knew that. Because I was wondering how they were getting away with it and doing it so fast. Because I was like, if you have to, go through the steps of getting your name approved and all that from I don't know if it's the FDA or whatever, but who actually would do that beverage, whatever it is.
But see, I'm even okay with like they put something out and it's like it'll be back next year. I'm okay with that. But if it's like this is the only time you can ever get it, we're only gonna make this much.
Well, they have been doing that.
Yeah. Well,
like this one here is the 13th Friday slushy. They're looking out with the slushy XL, which is
yeah, I'm okay with
same, but they just do double the amounts of fruit or whatever.
I'm okay with a yearly thing, but I'm just like, and I know it's a great marketing thing, but they're just fucking with us.
Like this Fruity Nuggets was like one of the first nuggets they came out with, and now it's ×3, so they've done it multiple times.
Right.
I'm fine with that, but I just don't.
They don't care. They're selling this shit like wildfire.
Yeah, they're making good money.
Sells that, and people are coming and lining up day ahead of time for.
But I'm not going to be one of those.
No, I know you're. Well, I'm not either anymore. But
right.
Nessa said she had moose burgers made, had enough moose burgers to have moose burger cook-offs every weekend for over 3 months.
Nice.
Everyone's invited on the base. I bet they loved Vanessa there. Yeah.
I bet you still had some left over.
Yeah.
I've never had.
Oh, thanks, Eric. Drop them like sons.
Drop them like sons.
Gilbert loves moose in a stew, especially.
So what's it? So the ones out there, what's it actually? Is it more like a hamburger type flavor? What's the flavoring?
Yeah, is it like a bison or
gamey? Is it
beef
gamey
or
gamey?
elk? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the last. No, I bet it's more gamey though. Let's say we had a number of roasts. The muscles on the moose made some dang large roasts.
You get moose ribs.
Gilbert said moose is underrated. Said Vanessa, we made moose jerky. We then ate out hunting and fishing the next 2 years. Wow.
Damn. Well, look how much meat she had, 1,200 pounds.
Oh, see, look, Elbow said, yeah, Descent is a small brewery nearby. Yeah, so Elbow, if you try that Malt 45, you'll have to let us know what you think of it there.
You might have to send us some wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Especially Eric, because Eric gets all
giddy
on the malt.
On the malts.
From the jerky store?
Vanessa says she grew up in a strictly anti-gun household, bought her first firearm that matched her issue sidearm, the SW629 44 mag revolver in 1982. Moose is a mean mammal.
I would probably take a cow because they're probably smaller than the bulls are.
Says she took a Greyhound bus from here to Tucson. We stopped in Virginia, and the entire bus, besides me, filled with Dominican nuns. It was an awesome, fun ride west.
I bet it was, Vanessa.
There's some nun stories on there. That's a long ride on a Greyhound, too.
No doubt. Going cross country?
Yeah. Potato vodkas kept me in my deep freeze alongside my stone shot glasses. And James was watching the Rick and Morty. Hilarious. Rick and Morty is a funny cartoon. I will say that. I forgot who told me to watch Rick and Morty. I don't know if it was Redbeard or one of the other guys like a couple years ago, and I started watching it. It's got some pretty funny stuff on there.
Where's Kerry Ben? Is he still doing videos?
Yeah, he's still doing stuff.
Is he?
He's been doing his Minecraft and stuff a little bit more.
Oh, all right.
Moonshine is clear. Yeah, I just saw him on Nick's channel the other night. They were on there Wednesday. Personally, I like
Yeah.
bourbon and I like stouts and ales, but I don't like bourbon aged beers. Interesting. So I put bourbon whiskey in a stout too at times. Oh no, Vanessa. I do not like absinthe.
I've never had it, so I don't have a opinion.
It's as bad as drinking Ouzo. Well, you might like it because you like Jägermeister, but it's as bad as drinking Jägermeister or Ouzo. Worldwide Stout is about $10 a bottle. I hesitated that price, but I think I'm going to get one as a present to myself. There you go. Well, it's funny. I did the unboxing video, which I didn't realize when I did the unboxing video the last time. I don't know if you both saw. I think Todd may have seen it, but I ended up getting these deals at Depths where I took Todd to, where you got that golden drop before.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, the new beer buyer was trying to unload a lot of stuff they had there, and they had a ton of stouts. So I ended up buying the oak aged or oak barrel aged stout for Worldwide Stout, $7.99 a bottle.
Wow. Robbery.
And I thought it was the regular stout when I got home. I'm like, wait a minute, this is the oak aged one. So I may go back this weekend. I was getting even more Cocoa Jesus for $4.99 a can because they were trying to get rid of some stuff there. So
that's crazy.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, but the regular Worldwide Stout is about usually $9.99, and I got the barrel aged for $2 less than that.
Yeah.
But I love a stout, but I don't like porters.
You don't like the dark
stouts technically are porters. I mean,
well, I think stouts are like thick and they have more body to them, and like the porters are just like water.
That's why they made them. They were originally called stout porters, and they were bigger beers than the regular base porters. So porters, the base ones are usually thinner, but nowadays, so many breweries are doing different things. They're doing stuff that's almost hard to even tell them apart.
Todd, do you think she would like the Edmund Fitzgerald porter? That from
probably. Well, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, probably. She'd probably like that one.
You guys hold it down for a second. I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, I would say the other one, but I don't want Rod to kick me off. So.
Well, he's gone, so let's talk about it.
You can say it while
we don't want to hear it
either. If I come back and I catch
you, we're not talking about Founders.
Can't be talking about it.
We're not talking I'm not buying Founders.
Talking about breakfast stout.
Oh, that's the one I was going to say, Shannon. So, but
the breakfast stout.
Yeah, I told Rod, I said I kind of bought the KBS Espresso, and I tried it, and it just like KBS and with a bunch of coffee and espresso in it. So it really
that's what I've heard too.
It's nothing that's really like different, it's a variant of the KBS, but you can taste it like this is just KBS with more coffee and espresso. That's really all it is.
Is Kentucky breakfast stout or Kentucky? Mm-hmm. Aren't you surprised? I know that.
Good job.
I'm actually impressive. I
know. Impressive. Like I listen. I'm a good listener. Believe it or not. Like I listen to what people say. So.
What about CBS?
I don't know that one. What's that one?
Canadian breakfast stout.
What's the one that everybody stands in line for at? Is that the one that everybody stands in line for at festivals?
Friday? Huh? Oh, they did that.
Something Goose.
Probably Bourbon County.
Bourbon County.
Bourbon County, yeah.
I was gonna open one, but you probably wouldn't drink it.
I will drink it. You can drink it.
Up here, it goes so fucking quick up here. I mean, it even the variants are like gone like within the hour. So I'm like, why?
The liquor store right down the street from work, nobody actually. Well, I'm gonna say nobody goes to it because they're still open, but they have very little. I mean, they got a decent amount of craft beers, but nothing special. So I went there to get the malt liquor today, and they had like 10 bottles of regular Bourbon County just sitting in the freezer, not in the freezer, in the fridge. And it's only $11.99 a bottle.
That's cheap. That's real cheap.
Like, and there was no limit. I don't think. She's like, I've only got like 10 of them. I'm like, I'll take one. I already got a couple of them still.
When we went and got the last time though? Remember when we went the last time? Just when we went together and you got those one beers? Those were teddy bear kisses or something. Though.
Yeah, those are.
But those are bourbon something, aren't they?
When I was in Seattle, I should have bought a case, and I should have said, you know what? I'm gonna freaking drive home and take this case with me, a case of Bourbon County stuff, because there was like 5. I mean, you guys seen the pictures? There was like 5 cases still there.
Yeah.
I haven't had this year's regular yet, but I've heard it's like the best that it's been in like 4 or 5 years.
You know, for me, Todd, I like Uncle Jacob's stout, and I can still get that here. I can get it anytime I want. I think it's
that's
right
a
on
good
par. I think it's at
what Eric?
the
Uncle Jacobs.
yeah, Uncle
Yeah,
Jacob.
Uncle Jacobs.
It's right on par with Bourbon County to me. Right
Avery, in my opinion, on those things are underrated on a lot of their big beers. Big.
I still got to
ABV
do
beers.
the Baptist beers. I haven't even cracked them open yet.
Oh, the one beer I had, Rod.
Yeah,
Fucking good, dude.
from Epic. Yeah.
I really wanted the vanilla
Mexican ones from last year.
I gotta check to see which one that was. Now, to be honest,
I really wanted the vanilla ones of those
because I did that. I did that one, and it's gonna be on. Let me check here. The Epic one is gonna be on the 8th of
January.
When did I have it scheduled? 4th of January. So on a Saturday or Sunday, or whenever that is. So that one is the Big Bad. God damn it, Eric.
Big Bad Baptist.
The vanilla brandy bourbon barrel aged.
Are those still on the shelves?
There's certain. I mean, our places are basically all out of it.
I can't remember.
There's a few that pop up here and there.
Yeah.
But I've got all 5. I paid like $100. So figure like 5 divided by 100 is what, $20?
Yeah, I got 5. The one that cost me the most was the quintuple. For some reason, it was $29.99. There was one spot that had it, and they were the only ones left in town. All the other was like $16.99, I believe, or $15.99. So
we get distro of Epic in Indiana, but we don't get any of that. We don't get any of it here.
They might go by who does what, like Goose Island does with Bourbon County.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, we don't even hardly get. Every now and again, we get some of their what's their sour epic? What do they call those?
The sour.
Name. Yeah, they got the sour ones. They got a name.
There's a sour series for them.
Yeah.
That's not the exponential series, is it, or is that something different?
No, I don't think so. What the hell's the name of them? We'll see those around here every now and again, but for a while we were getting them. Now I don't hardly ever see them anymore. I mean, I have bought the regular Baptist here before, but it's been several years. So probably right. Probably don't sell enough of it for them to distro here, I guess, or for the liquor stores to get distribution. I assume.
D'Angelo said, "You guys are doing a hangout with Ron from Louisiana Beer Reviews." There was a time in the past. I mean,
yeah, there was a time.
There was a time. We'll just leave it at that.
Once upon a time.
Do I know him? Mute.
I'm muting.
Elbow got the bourbon barrel aged worldwide style from Dogfish, so damn good.
Yeah, it is. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, when I finally got it after I dropped the first bottle.
You dropped one?
You saw the picture I had when I had it last year. I'm sorry, it was the regular worldwide stout.
Oh, the regular one.
I was moving beers in the cellar. I dropped one.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
And then I had to go back. I finally got another one for that. But I'm looking forward to the vanilla one now.
Dude, the vanilla, the oak age, the base, the bourbon barrel one. I'm like, fuck, dude, that's awesome.
That's a shame.
Says you guys should do it live together. Yeah, we've done some together back in the day.
We'll just say that we've done some.
And
I was gonna say we haven't done that for a while, but Eric and I did one last week.
Oh, Vanessa, you're breaking my heart here. I'm gonna skip to the next comment.
Eric, god damn, Eric.
Yeah, Eric falling into the trap as well.
That's how I feel about. Well, not as passionate, but that's kind of like 450 North. I'm just like, you're telling me what to do. I don't like it.
Well, 450 is just like a lot different than Founders. So
yes, that's what I don't feel as passionately. But
Founders is still hashtag fuck Founders and everything I do pretty much. So moose tastes better than beef. Moose is not gamey.
Oh, nice.
Moose is like beef times 15, says Gilbert.
I like it.
Maritimers love to pickle moose for some reason.
Eric might like that. He likes pickled pig feet.
Oh, yeah, pickled pig feet.
Pickle moose feet.
A lot of breweries can't brew a good porter in North America.
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't like porters.
Let me get some. That are decent porters. I mean, but
Edmund
Are they-
Fitzgerald Porter.
it's a good porter.
That is a good.
But when you could have a stout, why would you want a porter?
Because it's good. It's actually well made.
One is using roasted and one is using unroasted. It's just a different feel to it.
I just like the thickness of a
Well, a
stout.
stout gives a little bit more,
So are the
but some stouts are thin too.
yeah.
I think you would like the Edmund Fitzgerald Porter. I think you would like that.
I'll have to find if I find it, I'll get one.
I'll
for
try
you.
anything once.
So is the Canadian porters thicker when he said that? Because North America doesn't have a good one.
No, I think he's talking about maybe the texture or maybe the brewing of them compared to overseas where they came from.
Okay.
Vanessa likes the Broadbrook Porter from Brook Brewery. She grew up in Broadbrook. James got a StreamYard account. Show me how to go live with you guys next time. Yeah, definitely. They send a link to you. You enter your panel backstage, and Rod can add you to the 6 that go live. There you go. Vanessa already broke it down. Just teaching. Vanessa always teaching.
She's teaching. She's teaching.
That's right.
Collective Arts, I believe is what Kilmer was saying. Makes a great porter. The best I ever had from London, like Bassett, all sorts in the can. I can't say Broadbrook Brewery 3 times fast. Elbow. Do you not like the maple A's? No, I just don't like Founders.
Well, I will say this. I do like New Holland's Dragon's Milk Maple Stout. That is fucking awesome.
You know, I still got to do their oat milk cookie. I got that Dragon's
Oh,
Milk
the
downstairs.
oat milk cookie's good
Ooh,
too.
oatmeal cookie. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That's another one that we're hit and miss on some of the variants that we get.
They were pretty good. You mean as far as seeing them?
Yeah. Like some of them we get, some of them, unless we get them all and I just don't see them all the time. That could happen.
The only one I heard that wasn't maybe as good as the other ones was that raspberry one. I think, Eric, you may have had that one too. Some people had told me it was a raspberry Dragon's Milk.
Went out like raspberry and
It had like
or mulberry and something.
Yeah, and it wasn't as good as some of the other ones from the series.
Well, that one and the orange one too.
Chris from Eastwood in the house. And what's up, folks? Cheers, brother. Vanessa said, "Oh, is that a beer company I should not buy?"
You should not.
Yeah,
Vanessa, you should not buy.
Even though I bought the KBS Espresso, you should not buy from them. I only bought one.
Just Google them, Vanessa.
Because they wanted to try it. That's the only reason why. They make good beer, but the company is fucking shit.
Yeah. It's an ethical thing.
Or she can go back to videos from a couple months ago.
Yeah,
watch
it's an
those.
ethical. It's an ethical thing.
Yeah, if you search Founders on my channel, you'll find some videos about them.
Yeah.
Well, the
It's like
KBS
beating a dead horse.
Yeah.
The one video, which is after I think that's like on the next week, whatever the next week of the 4th is, what a 7 is, what, 12th or something. I go into all that and I'm like, I pretty much call them out and call them pieces of shit, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris is pickled camel toe.
Oh my God.
Y'all love that though, don't you? Anybody, most people with penises love pickled camel toe.
What the fuck?
I've never had the pickles there. I don't know.
Shannon,
You might have, but you don't realize it.
Shannon, we're gonna have to ask you to settle down.
It's the hurricane.
A whole
It's a
new
hurricane
idea.
coming through. Yep.
A whole new idea with nibbling down a dill spear. Anyway.
Yeah.
Edmund Fitzgerald, delicious Great Lakes.
Oh my God, I just threw up in
Definitely.
my mouth, Rod.
Seriously?
Pickled,
Oh.
dill pickled spear. Is that what I said?
Huh?
What in the hell are you talking about?
She's hammered or something.
The
I
dill
don't know
pickle
what's going
spear. Were you talking about the pickled?
Yeah, we're talking about pickled camel toe. Would you like a pickled camel
on. The
toe?
MD 2020 is taking its course.
I think the Mad Dog 2020 is coming into play
Oh,
now.
hurricane.
And the hurricane.
I
And the
literally took 2
hurricane.
drinks of that.
And the hurricane.
And the hurricane. A little bit of the Miller Lite.
Why didn't you buy more than one hurricane?
Because you would be dead on the floor.
That's what happens you take a hurricane. The fights begin.
Your craft beer and her a hurricane.
Just think you got 2
Yeah.
hurricanes instead of Mad Dog and a hurricane because now you're not drinking a Mad Dog.
I wouldn't fucking drink that. I cannot believe I ever drank that. That was horrible.
Yeah, the things we do when we're younger, right?
Yes. Because we didn't know any better.
Yeah.
No, but what I did do was my dad had vodka in the freezer, and I saw what you did, but I would get the vodka out and then I would pour water in it. I'd drink the vodka and then put water back in
Oh,
its
yeah.
place.
That's what and he realized you were doing that, though, at some point.
He probably did, but he wouldn't have said anything because I'm a
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah, that's why I got caught on drinking whiskey. To drink first liquor I ever drank was Cuddy Sark.
The first liquor I ever drank was fucking.
And we'll fill it back up with water, and my mom started marking the bottles to kind of know where it was. And
Well, that's what my dad did too, but you can't tell vodka from water.
you can tell it was Scotch.
Yeah.
Or maybe he didn't say anything, but he may have known.
He probably did. He probably didn't say anything.
Gilbert got his
another
Christmas
beer.
bonus
Put it
today.
back. I know you got it.
Into
I'll just
Scotch.
get Joel.
The bonus, just send it to the liquor store for me. Send it over to the LCBO. New Holland rocks. Yeah, New Holland is solid. They're always doing good
They're
beers.
always solid, man. I like their kind of reserve series out, so people can try them.
Who else makes a maple barrel aged stout other than Founders? I will hunt one down from Vermont. Vanessa, you're in Vermont. I can guarantee you got some better breweries up there in Vermont that are definitely making some maple
Vanessa,
beer.
if you want me to send you the maple oak aged Dragon's Milk, I can get it anytime. I'll send you one. I will send you a bottle or a 4-pack. I think I can still get 4-packs here.
Does it taste like maple?
Oh, it's way better than CBS to me. Way better.
But does it taste like maple?
You can actually taste the maple syrup.
I don't like maple.
Well, fuck you.
You don't like the real maple or the fake maple? I think we went through this before.
Yeah, we have had this, but I don't even consider like
because you put like Mrs.
pancake
Butterworth
syrup as maple.
Well, that's maple like Miss Butterworth's.
Yeah, but it's real.
You froze up.
They froze up.
Hammer time.
Dead. Oh, they're done, I think.
They froze an awkward position there, too. Like.
They might be done.
Let's see if they pop back on here, see what's going on.
We'll keep going through the comments.
This says, I will buy maple from Vermont. Also looking for smoked maple syrup. Ooh, that sounds interesting. It is 3 names, same JT Davis. And Vanessa says, pickled camel toe. LOL. That's funny. Yeah. So we lost Todd and Shannon there, so they should pop back on here in a second. There you go. You guys froze up there.
We're back.
Yeah, I lost connection for our internet for some reason.
Yeah, our Wi-Fi sucks.
Yeah, Vanessa liked the pickled camel toe comment.
Pickled camel toe.
I gotta say, these 2 malt liquors were better than I thought they were going to be. They weren't
too.
great. They were just better than I thought they were going to be.
The Old English, I always like Old English when I grab it.
The Hurricane wasn't bad.
Vanessa said the Dragon's Milk is tasty. I just drank my last 2 last month.
Which 2 did you get, Vanessa?
Gilbert said never had
the regular Dragon's Milk is great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Gilbert said never had real maple. Yeah, right, Gilbert. You're in Canada. You guys always love your maple.
Hey.
Real maple syrup from sugar maple trees here in New England. That's why they tap the trees there. Smoked maple syrup. You will hide the bottle from others. Yeah, someone to get cut, sneak into somebody's smoked maple syrup. Dragon's Milk is a great beer. Yeah, they've built a great line with the beers they make there at New Holland. Not just the Dragon's Milk, like their the Poet was a really good one I liked as well.
I like their Cabin Fever too.
The Cabin Fever was a good one. I got a case of that one time for $12.99. I had no idea how good it was going to be. It's a Rod J deal, son. Come on, you know how it goes.
Yeah, shocker.
They're like, oh, I got Cabin Fever there, $12.99. I'm like, it's like 8% ABV. It should hold
The
on.
Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter's pretty.
Mad Hatter
decent.
series are good. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have different versions of the Hatter.
Yeah.
I haven't had a Hatter beer in a while now I think about it.
They're kind of underrated, really. I mean, they're not a brewery that people talk a lot about, other than Dragon's Milk, I guess. But some of their other stuff.
Gilbert says, I have rye mustard and maple barrel Sons. Rye matured, not mustard. Rye matured.
Oh.
Every March, some friends and I cook down the sap from the maple. If it ain't maple, it ain't maple if it didn't come from maple. I mean, Vermont. Vermont's got a lot of maple. And he said, yeah, James said the poet, for sure. Did you guys know they make a 15-pack of Natty Daddy? I just bought one 2 hours ago. What do you guys think? Yeah, we know about the big packs of Natty Daddy and the words of Kevin Hart.
They're good.
Kevin Hart, if you drink too much, it'll be night, son. Night.
Angelo, they're good for softball games.
How much is a 15
They're
pack
good for
Natty
softball
Daddy?
games to a point. As one that was a softball pitcher, you have to make sure you don't go too far.
Yes. I pitch softball too, right?
Yeah,
I used to go watch Todd play softball all the time.
those balls come back a little quicker. So actually, it was funny. I used to be the pitcher for the team, and I actually became the pitcher because one of their guys, he was the pitcher, and he was out 1 week. So they asked me to sub in, and I was a better pitcher than he was. So he came back from that being out, and they're like, "Oh, we're going to put you on first base instead."
Oh,
He's like, "But I'm the pitcher." Like, not anymore. You're not.
Not anymore. You're going to catch now.
So ever since then, I was a pitcher. But I went to one of the games one time to watch because I was hurt or something. I couldn't play, and one of the guys was a backup pitcher, and he had this one line drive come back, and he like ducked, and they're like, yeah, he had no way of getting that. It's like you got to have quick reflexes, and if you mess up, you can get dinged really well.
Yeah,
being a pitcher. So, but I tried to pitch one game when I was doing a 6-pack of the Truth, which Todd from Rheingeist.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 or 3 in, it's like, wait a second, I probably should not finish this right now.
Hey, Vanessa, the Dragon's Milk series, and actually any kind of Dragon's Milk is made from Holland, Michigan, which is just about 2 hours to the northwest of me.
James said night.
Night.
Give it hard. Oh, I guess he's recovered from his accident and everything.
yeah, he's got like a Netflix thing coming out now,
Yeah.
I think. And it's supposed to cover like when he had his like cheating scandal or whatever.
Yeah. Kevin Hart.
What's his Kevin Hart?
Oh, Kevin Hart. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's making some good money on Netflix.
Yeah.
Vanessa,
He's awesome.
Vanessa will have the Dragon's Milk Maple on New Year's if the liquor store has it. This is a good celebration beer. D'Angelo said it was $7.99 for a 15-pack. There you go.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Wait a minute, Shannon. It's Natty Dad. So there's a reason it's 15. I know you're
I found a new love tonight with the hurricane.
James said how as well. I mean, it's Christmas time. People cutting deals.
Shannon,
I don't hate. I've had Natty Daddy. I don't hate it. I just like to mess around with it though.
You haven't went to bed and got up yet.
That's true. That's true.
He said
What were you gonna say, Eric?
He said local liquor store.
I said that hurricane's 8.1%.
I know. That's maybe why I love it so much. Tastes like water.
About water, but
I don't know. Everybody say it tastes like water, but
Water.
hey, if it works for you.
It
How much
made
did
my,
you have? Like you had like 3/4 of the can. Todd had a quarter.
now I've had.
No, we probably half and half.
Oh, did you?
Well, I probably had just a little less than half. But.
Yeah. And then I had 2 big gulps of Mad Dog and
You got more left.
maybe I'm not fucking touching that shit. I could get it down, but the aftertaste is so bad that and the smell before. The middle's not bad. The beginning and the end is horrible.
Kind of like flying on a plane.
Yes.
Mistakes.
Worst part, taking off and landing, I think.
No, those are the best part. Well, the landing's the best because you're fucking safe then.
Not necessarily.
Eventually,
Well, better than falling 18,000 feet from the sky.
hey, Shannon, the plane's
Yeah.
got to come down.
Yeah, I'm not a good flyer.
That's what the bars in the airport are for.
Well,
When we go to Jamaica, she'll be drunk at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I will because that's what it's going to take for me to be okay. Last time I flew,
you
I
guys
was
are gonna have fun.
pregnant.
You guys have fun in Jamaica.
Yeah,
Well, of course we will. We have fun everywhere.
It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to go.
Yeah. I got my passport,
yes, I was gonna say, like, I got my passport or the application like 3 days before her, and hers came in the mail already. I still ain't got mine yet, so
I gotta do mine. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I had to drive to Frankfurt to get my birth certificate.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, days after him, and mine already came. My birth certificate came back in the mail. Nothing for him.
I must be on the list.
I got to do my renewal because it's due by March. I haven't done it yet.
I got to check it with see what mine is too.
I don't know where we're going to go next year.
England, buddy. England.
Me too. That's my dream vacation.
I do want to go to England. I do want to go to Germany, and I want to go to Belgium and Amsterdam. But I kind of like the all-inclusive trips that you get where everything's taken care of. You don't usually get those outside the islands.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a site. I take that back. There is a site I did find where you can do all-inclusive going over to England and stuff on different deals now too.
We should do a beer flow show from abroad somewhere.
Munich.
Yeah.
Munich.
Amsterdam.
Oh God.
Red light district.
Maybe when we're all
We're gonna have to cut some footage out of that one.
That's all right. We'll still have a good time.
Oh, definitely gonna have a good time in Amsterdam.
Yeah. But when you go to the UK,
actually go to Rio. I got to go to Rio at some point for Carnival.
Rio.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you go to UK though, it's like I don't want to be in one like the all-inclusive thing. Like I don't want to be in one spot the whole time. Like I want to bounce.
Well, no, a lot of them will have.
Right. I want to bounce around to different places.
Yeah, a lot of them will have like Italy, go to Rome.
Yeah,
go to Rome and go to like Belgium.
But it's totally different over there from what everybody's told me. I mean, Eric went over there before, but like they do their train system a lot better. Like why we can't do it in the US, it's fucking crazy. But they just go, hey, we're gonna jump on a train and go to Poland today or whatever. You know, they just go over there and go.
Right.
A good majority of their transportation over there is mass transit.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it is a lot of the bigger cities, except for here and Cincinnati and.
It's like, how do we not have a high-speed rail in this country?
Right.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, look how small Japan is. They got a high-speed rail.
It doesn't make any sense, really.
Nothing makes any sense in this fucking country.
Because people entrench in their vehicles, that's why.
If it doesn't involve making a bunch of money, then forget about it.
Yeah.
Exactly, God.
But we still are so much better off than a lot of places. We really are. Like we like to bitch.
We definitely are.
Sure. We like to bitch, and I'm the same. I like to bitch about like blah blah blah, but we don't live like. And this is the prime example. We watched this movie on Netflix, 6 Underground or something like that.
I gotta watch that still.
Oh my! We watched it. Todd and I watched it, and then I went to bed, got in the bed, and watched it again the same goddamn night.
She watched it like right back to back.
Yes.
Wow.
Like. But it only doesn't even have it. It's like 6.2 on rating on IMDb. It's a Michael Bay.
You can't always go by that.
No, and you can't because it's like such a good story about like right and wrong, and it's got awesome action. It's got beautiful people. It's got a good sense of humor. Like I love it. But you can totally tell it's Michael Bay because like Pearl Harbor is one of my favorite movies, and he was the lighting. Like you can totally tell. He had something to do with it. But it's so good. It's so good.
He's got Bad Boys 3 coming out in January.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love Bad Boys.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll see it at the movie theater, but I definitely want to see it.
It's not going to be long till there's not any movie theaters because they're coming out like this movie. It never went. It was totally a movie theater movie.
It was a Netflix movie.
Yeah, but they went straight to Netflix. You know.
Well, some are like movie. Like right now, like people like one of the guys at our job, he took off to go see Star Wars this weekend. There's some movies that you want to see like in a theater. I mean, if I was a big Star Wars person, I probably want to see that there. Like the Marvel movies, I always want to see the Marvel movies for the most part in the theater. Not like Ant-Man or any of that bullshit, but like the big ones, you know.
Yeah.
Well, when we were watching this movie, I was thinking, oh my God, this would be so good in a movie theater because of all the action and the like the chase scenes and
it's big action.
Yeah, it's really big action. But I was thinking this would be so good if we were in a movie theater with the sound system and just concentrating on that. But it's really good. You should totally watch it. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it. It's on my list to watch for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oops, missed a couple comments. I said a couple. It was actually a little bit more than a couple. D'Angelo had asked how beer gets you hydrated. It contains water, LOL. Well, actually, the beer will dehydrate you, but you try to drink water in between.
Yeah, it'll dehydrate you faster than it'll hydrate you.
Yeah, makes you pee all the time too. So
It is 90% water.
Double whammy.
I reserved a car for a road trip to Mardi Gras in 2 months. That'll be freaking awesome. You're gonna have a blast on there now.
Yeah,
nice.
New Orleans is always just so fun.
I've never been there. I'd like to go though.
And James said he wants to see the Van Gogh Museum in the Netherlands.
Yes, I love Van Gogh.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And
Monet is my favorite though.
Does anyone watch V Wars on Netflix? You know, I haven't watched it. I just saw a thing that popped on my list as recommended to watch that show.
I watched the first episode today.
What did you think of it?
I don't know, because like Ian Somerhalder, the like main guy in it, like he's not the like he's such a different character than what I've seen him before. But it's good. I love those movies that's like Outbreak or all that. It's like a vampire, like it's basically about the icebergs melting.
Well, this is like a series though, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay,
but it's like it's like the icebergs melting. And when they're melting, they're putting all this bacteria back in the world that like the cavemen had basically. And it's infecting the people. It's like an outbreak, but it's like kind of turning them into vampires and stuff. So
what's he think of it, or does he watch it?
Yeah, what do you think of it? What do you think of it, D'Angelo? I still got to finish watching Black Mirror.
Yeah, we didn't. I'm not into that.
The pig episode.
That's one of the only ones I've actually seen.
Need to do beer flow with P-Mill, Maple, and Ontario beer sons. Why no high-speed rail? Talk to Shell and Exxon. Well, yeah, that's a part of it. The corporate influence for sure.
That is part of it.
Just like some of the alternative fuels and stuff. I found a Dragon's Milk Maple near me for $17.99. Oh.
I hope that was a 4-pack.
Yeah, I'm like, that sounds expensive.
That should be a 4-pack, I was thinking, yeah.
I hope so.
North America can't get speed rails right to begin with. Yeah, seems that way. Vanessa's renewed her passport in January. Yeah, so I got to get mine done. But there is actually, I saw this, there was a train from, I don't say if it was New Orleans, somewhere down south. I think it might be New Orleans that you can ride from New Orleans to California. It's $149. $149. Like one of the Amtrak type things. It has like the drink car, the restaurants, that stops in different towns along the way. And I'm like, that would be kind of a cool thing to do.
Do you have showers?
We had that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a full train thing. Yeah.
We had an Amtrak deal. I don't know. It's probably been about 10 years ago now, from Louisville to Chicago, like a bullet red eye, whatever. I don't know how, a couple hours or whatever the deal was. It didn't take long, but it was. I don't think it got enough momentum and people doing it that they ended up just killing the whole thing.
I haven't rode a train since I was like a kid.
The last time I rode a train was 2011.
Like Amtrak?
Yeah, going from here to Chicago.
I'm going to say it was like a 2-hour train ride.
Have you ever been on a train? I've never been on a train.
No.
Yeah, I've never been on a train.
No. I think it was like a 2-hour train ride, and typically from here to Chicago is probably between 4 and 5 hours, I guess, depending on traffic, and so it's about half the time.
Yeah, it was when I was a kid.
Fairly cheap.
We took a train from like New Jersey down to DC. It was like Amtrak. Vanessa said yes, it is a 4-pack.
Cool. You'll like it, Vanessa. You'll like it.
D'Angelo says it's a great show. He's on season 1, episode 7. It gets better and better each episode.
All right, I'll stick with it.
Gilbert says Dragon's Milk is overrated. I don't even know what you're talking about, Gilbert. I have no idea what you're talking about this.
I'm thinking I've tasted Dragon's Milk, and I wasn't that big of a fan either.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong, dude.
Everybody's taste is different.
No, Gilbert's just wrong.
No, Gilbert's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong.
All right, well, I need to try Dragon's Milk, and I'll tell you.
Get your Dragon's Milk.
I've got some I can use the military space available worldwide. Westover Air Force Base in Chicopee can get me to Europe nicely. That's awesome. Chicago is a very Chicago does a good job on their transit system.
Tequila, have you ever heard that?
And actually, Las Vegas has a nice thing. Las Vegas has a monorail system. They also have the buses. They do pretty well out there.
Yeah, I do a lot of walking around out in Vegas.
Yeah. CTA, Metro, and you get your steps out there in Vegas for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hang on real quick.
Okay, what now?
Shannon just got up and she wrote on her little notepad here, chocolate tequila.
Yeah, when they
tell her about chocolate. Oh,
yeah, you went to the bathroom and they were talking about chocolate tequila.
Oh, yeah, we had it when it was in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
it was fucking good.
That's why I wrote it down. I'm like, I need to try it.
Yeah,
Eric's got some still.
I got a full fifth.
I said you need to bring to sleepover.
He's taking a New Year's Eve party.
I'm taking.
Oh yeah, he's taking it to his New Year's Eve party.
I'll say.
Well, Rod's got it. Rod's got it right there at his liquor store.
Well, I didn't buy it. I don't remember what the name of it is though.
If they still have
it, Eric got to let us know.
I got a picture. I've got a picture of it.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
Vanessa says she moved from Springfield, Mass. to Tucson in 1992 on Amtrak.
God, Vanessa.
Like where'd you put the stuff at from where you were moving, or you just got your clothes you just took with you?
She put it on her back. She put it on her back and she carried it.
Where'd you put all that moose meat?
I like the dragon's milk.
There you go. Good. That's
and
a good one.
Guinness is overrated. Dragon's milk is delicious. Oh, Guinness overrated. Ooh. Here's the thing with Guinness. So I don't think Guinness has definitely had a great stout out there for however long, they go back. I think they kind of went down in that once I got to foreign extra stout, it was just that much more different to what I liked versus the other ones. I think Guinness still makes a decent stout, but that foreign extra stout is just to a different level for them. It's like, why would you make the other stuff if you're making this?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, everybody has,
and I finally did get the bourbon barrel ones. I got those. I haven't tried it yet, but I did get the one for 2019 here. We used trains and buses.
Was that Willet barrels?
No, that was the Lagunitas. They did bullet bourbon on the Guinness ones.
Oh yeah, I got a bottle of it. Haven't tried it yet, but
we use trains and buses in Toronto all the time. Yeah, when I was in Toronto, the transit system was solid as well. Guinness foreign extra stouts. Even Vanessa knows the foreign extra stouts where it's at with Guinness. Totally overrated to continue to troll.
And you're wrong, Gilbert. You're wrong. I'm just gonna say you're wrong, brother. You're wrong.
Oh, I brought the essentials with me and shipped the rest. There you go. I was gonna yeah.
Oh, and Gilbert, go Lions. I'm just gonna put that out there, even though we're three.
There's a lot to be said for Zen. Yeah. Find your happy space. I only buy the foreign extra stout, and that's all I buy really with Guinness now, unless there's something special like they did with, like I said, with the Bullet. I picked that one up, and actually their Antwerpen stout isn't bad either. So I do enjoy that from time to time. Guinness used to be the only beer I drank. It seemed to really drop off in quality around 2008 or 2009. Yeah, I think it. I mean, I'm trying to think when I first had the foreign extra stout. It was just a few years ago, but it may have, and it might have been more of a change of the other stuff we started drinking, where it wasn't just Guinness. There was other beers out there, so that might have come into play too.
Yeah, that's probably it more than anything, I'd say.
I have not even seen the bourbon barrel yet. Yeah, it's in weird places. Like I got it at Jungle Gyms. Joe got the one last year, and I didn't even see it anywhere last year. So I don't know how they're marketing it out there, but it's actually being made in the brewery out of Maryland here in the States now. Gilbert says, "Go back, go son."
No. I don't care if they go 16-0 and they go to the Super Bowl. I'm still going Go Lions.
Did anyone see John Wick Chapter 3? Great movie with Halle Berry. I think it misspelled the name, but great movie. I didn't see 3. I haven't seen 2. I saw the first one, and 2 I got on DVR. I need to watch that, and I do want to see the third one. And they're going to be making a John Wick 4.
Are they?
That's coming out next year the same day as Matrix 4.
Oh.
It's going to be a Keanu showdown at the theaters.
I haven't seen 3. I've seen 1 and 2. I preferred 1 over 2.
Yeah. On John Wick.
Yeah, John Wick.
Yeah. Well, 1 was so good too. I mean, it's kind of hard when you start out with the first one. It's hard for a sequel to sometimes pass that first one, but
You're right, and that was the case.
People do like 3 though, from what I've heard.
Like 2 wasn't bad, but it wasn't nearly as good as 1.
Yeah. James says, "Yeah, craft beer, swamp Guinness."
I still like a Guinness every now and again. Yeah, I like that kind of a lighter type of style.
Vanessa has all 3 John Wick movies saved on her phone. Yeah. And James will be right back. Vanessa said they will make at least another 3 John Wick movies.
Yeah.
Well, might as well, because apparently Keanu Reeves doesn't age.
That man does not age. That man does not.
I don't know who he or Tom Cruise paid, but they're not Asian.
Yeah.
Maybe it's part of the what are they out there? Was Tom Cruise part of the Dianetics people? Elron Scientology.
Oh yeah, Scientology
Yeah.
folks. Yeah.
Maybe they found the Fountain of Youth or something. I know Shannon wore glasses.
I'm blind as a bat. I just took my contacts out because they were fucking with me.
She's worse than Velma on Scooby Doo.
Yeah, Todd likes to.
Velma.
Yeah.
You know, she knocks off. She can't see. You know, she's always doing her arms this way because she can't see nothing.
I did the 23andMe. You know, like 23andMe and Ancestry.com and all that stuff. I did it, and they check for like genes, like markers in your genes to see like for diseases, and I like both of them, like something about macular degeneration or something to do with your eyes. Like I got both the markers. I'm gonna go blind.
She'll basically be blind in like 10 years.
Whoa.
According to that.
That's not bad.
Which one's that, Shannon?
Platform S'more Jammy.
Oh, I didn't pick it out. That's to be a sweet potato beer.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as good as the
Hurricane.
It's not as good as the Hurricane, but
wow, Hurricane over Platform.
Right. Yeah. Wow. That's music to Eric's ears right there.
I like what I like.
Well, Platform is owned by AB InBev now, so.
What's that mean? I shouldn't drink it?
No. It's just like they're part of a macro rather than craft.
Down it.
Bud.
Shotgun it, Shannon.
Not shotgun.
Shut up, Eric.
Yeah.
It'll be a crazy
Although I was
night.
grabbing a Gatorade, and Todd was like, "There's a platform in there."
No, you opened the fridge and saw there was no Miller Lite in there, so you grabbed the Gatorade.
Yeah, and then he was like, "There's a platform."
You wasn't
in there.
opening it up to get the Gatorade.
No, I was going for the Miller Lite. But I was too lazy to go downstairs and get one. So
let's drink that platform.
Come on.
Okay.
Shannon.
Vanessa says she watched the John Wick movies at the VL hospital, awaiting her appointments.
Oh, we're talking about John Wick?
Yeah, I've worn eyeglasses since she was 6 years old, Vanessa said.
I was in the 5th grade when I started wearing glasses.
Yeah. GSHL TV now. It's another crazy Canadian crew. He says, "Where is the malt?" Right there, brother.
It's way gone, buddy. I already drank it.
Look at that.
Todd, where you at, buddy? Todd,
We'll go in and bump you one.
That's not malt.
No,
y'all
I know
fucked
it's
with me.
not.
I thought I was drinking malt liquor, but
There
I
you
wasn't. That's some good malt right there. That's what I'm drinking every Thursday now. That's what I'm drinking.
Do it, Shannon. I triple dog dare you.
I fucking will. I love it.
You
I will drink
ain't
it.
got a triple dog dare.
I'll drink it when I'm not here Thursday. I promise you that.
I went right to the top. Triple dog dare.
This
You
is
don't have to dare
tater
me.
beer. I had sweet taters with the filet mignon. Oh, nice. Mignon.
I want some Waffle House. Is what
James
I want.
says, I don't know.
Why did
Fourth
you hear
Golden
that?
Monkey, maybe one too many.
Did
What'd
you
he
hear
say?
that, Rod? Did you hear that?
The Waffle House? Yeah.
The Waffle.
Yeah.
I want some Waffle House. That's what I want.
You went to Waffle House last time. With Saturday night. Was it
No, I
You
wanted
did
to go to the
Saturday night.
Waffle
You did say
House,
it's
but I
Saturday.
didn't get to go. I
Well,
wanted it.
Because you and Todd were already drinking. You had no way to drive you.
I know, but we could have get an Uber.
Ain't no Uber to Waffle House.
I would.
We've done it before. Don't get me wrong. We've done it before, but
You're gonna get Kylie driving.
I know. Yes. I'll be like,
kidding.
Kylie, wake up. Come on. I want to go to the Waffle House.
Here's $5. Take us here.
That's totally something I would do. Totally.
Oh, whatever. So she's gonna be like, God, I wish I can't drive.
Yeah.
Well, those
Sorry.
golden monkeys will definitely sneak up on you.
Hey,
Yes,
no
they
one says
will.
you have to drink it, man. Nobody says you have to drink it.
Those are good. Those are good.
If you want to pour it down the drain, it's your decision. You don't
No,
have
but the last time when Eric didn't show up when we played the Would You game, which I want you to play because I want to know your answers to the questions. Like we got off and it was late, but Todd made me bacon and hash browns and eggs. Remember? We didn't have any fucking bread, so I couldn't
Yeah,
have
that's because you
toast.
wanted to go to Waffle House. I was like, we can't get there, so I made you breakfast.
You
Yeah.
made breakfast Saturday
Instead.
night? That was nice of you, Todd.
Yeah, after we get off the show, she's like,
Good
"I'm gonna go
Lord,
to
that was
Waffle
like
House."
2-something in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was late. I was
We
like,
don't
"All right."
fucking play. We stay up late.
It's like, all right.
Todd when he came downstairs, like, wait a minute, it's not morning. Why do I smell breakfast?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, he made me breakfast. It was really good. So good. Oh, it's so good.
There's
Do
no
we have
wrong
any-
time. There's no wrong time to have breakfast.
Not really.
Do we have bread? I think we have bread now.
Yeah, probably.
Because
Yeah.
we're doing keto, so we don't always. My daughter might have bread, but
Make a
Yeah,
fried
there's
egg sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
sounds
Having no
so
eggs.
good. What?
You want no eggs now? You ate
Fuck!
that.
I ate all the goddamn eggs today. There's no fucking eggs.
But you got bacon.
Well, we are
Yeah.
bacon.
You got lettuce and tomato. You make a BLT.
We don't have any lettuce and tomato. I'm the only one in the house that eats lettuce and tomato,
No, you're
so
not.
Well-
Kylo eats it.
not very often.
We don't get it because it goes bad before you actually eat it.
Yeah.
We do have bacon
We should just go to
And
the Waffle
toast.
House. We should go to the Waffle
and
House.
hash browns. I can go to the Waffle House. I got to work in the morning.
I'll go to the Waffle
How
House.
you can get there?
Hey, go to the Waffle House yourself. Take an Uber right there.
Shut up, Eric.
I will.
No, you're not. You'll never come home.
I'm afraid to do that kind of stuff by myself.
As long as you got bacon,
You will
got
be in the
something.
gutter tonight then.
Hey, all you got to do is have a little shank and
That's right.
That says the return is later tonight.
make a spoon out of a shank, Shannon.
I can do anything.
D'Angelo said
Or
her
I
name
could
was
just take a shank.
Equalizer with Denzel. The first one was good. I never saw the first Equalizer movie.
First
I
one
don't
was
know
good.
why-
I
I
haven't
don't
seen
know
the,
why
I
they
haven't
watch
seen the
it.
second one.
Well, they haven't come out with it yet, but he said he heard there was a sequel.
No, I
Denzel?
thought there was.
Oh,
a
you heard
second,
there was another one. Okay.
No, I thought there is a second one already. 99% sure there's already one out.
Maybe there is. Maybe somebody else doing it then. Or did
Maybe
Denzel do it?
no, it's Denzel. Look it up. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But I think it's Equalizer.
Oh, you're right. Equalizer 2, 2018.
Yeah, I thought it's been out for a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of those.
The first one's good. I haven't seen the second one though.
Gilbert says Irish Rose. No, we would never do Irish Rose on this show.
No.
Unless we can get
What
Shannon
is
to
it?
do
I'll do it. I'll do it. What is it?
Irish Rose, SWAT Irish Rose.
Oh, God. Shannon, if you want to do it, that's on you, but we ain't fucking doing it.
That's right. We don't want no part of it.
Hey, y'all have been fucking talking about malt liquor, how horrible it is, but I think it's fucking
I never
fabulous.
said that.
Eric's never talked about it that way.
I never said it was terrible. I just say it's our preference.
Terrible.
But Irish Rose ain't a malt liquor. That's like Mad Dog type ball.
Oh, well, I'm out. I'm out.
What do you say?
Said it's like Mad Dog. I'm out.
Shannon, boxed wine. Boxed wine.
I love boxed wine. I have a box in my refrigerator right now.
Vanessa said, "What is Nog Night?" I don't have anything scheduled for Eggnog Night. Although
I can't take eggnog.
tomorrow
I
night,
like eggnog.
tomorrow night at 8:00, I'll actually be on Alex the Beer Master's channel because they're doing eggnog tomorrow night. So I picked up the Evan Williams eggnog to give it a try.
I like
James.
eggnog.
James says Waffle House is great.
It is fucking great. How do you like your hash browns? I like it with everything but the cheese and the ham.
What is it? What else do you get on it?
You get chili, onions, peppers. Shit, I don't remember, but I just don't like the ham and the cheese on it. Fucking
Really?
fabulous.
You're not a fan of ham and cheese, or you
Mm.
don't like them on the hash brown?
Oh, I love a ham turkey cheese melt. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, Todd's like he'd probably just get the ham and the cheese, but I get everything else but the ham and the cheese. I might get the cheese. Like I'm not a big cheese person, but
Peggy.
I like cheese.
Todd likes cheese too. Todd probably just gets cheese and ham on his. What do you get on your waffles or on your hash browns when we go to the Waffle House? Yeah.
Just plain or cheese.
Yeah.
I don't get it smothered, diced, covered, whatever.
I get everything almost on it.
I did go to Waffle House one time. We were been out drinking. We went there, and I did try to order pancakes. I asked for pancakes, and they're like, "Sir, we don't have pancakes.
We got waffles, buddy."
I'm like, "You don't have pancakes?" I was like, "Oh shit, we are at the Waffle House. I didn't even."
Yeah.
Oops.
So, are you a pancake? So you're a pancake guy, not a waffle guy.
It doesn't matter.
I eat pancakes more than waffles, but we have like a place here that does Belgian waffles, and they make great waffles. So I'll definitely do waffles there.
Eric, are you waffle or pancake?
Both. I'll eat both. Doesn't matter.
But if you had to pick one,
Probably some people don't do that.
Yeah.
I do.
He hates when people don't pick.
You would pick pancakes?
Yeah. I didn't think I was getting ridiculed on here about that.
I'm not ready. I just want you to pick one.
Eric,
Jesus, just pick
It's
one.
not your first time here.
I know it's not.
Todd, pancakes or waffles?
Ooh,
Oh my
that's a tough
God.
one. Both.
No, you can't. You pick one.
Don't hit me.
Gun to your head.
Gun to my
Pancakes or
head.
waffles?
If I were to pick, it's pancakes for me.
I'd take pancakes.
I would choose.
I would take pancakes.
Rod, you'd pick pancakes?
I pick pancakes if I was in the
I'd
bar.
totally pick waffles.
Like the Uncle Buck fucking pancakes. We ain't talking about me.
I don't care what kind of pancakes. Waffles are crunchy. They have all the little grooves for the butter. Like pancakes are stupid.
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 Pancakes are stupid.
Aunt Jemima would beg to differ.
No, waffles are so much better.
No, they're
Waffles
not.
are good. I'm not saying they're not good.
Fluffy.
Stays in the best restaurant in North Canton, Ohio. Talking about Waffle House. Waffle House is fun at 3 a.m. You get the craziest stuff. Man, you got to go in the middle of the morning when all the shit happens.
It's definitely a better experience at 3 a.m.
Oh,
Sure.
do we? Yeah, that's my spot right there for desserts. Cold Stone Creamery. That place is awesome. It's just you can't even go in there thinking about what the calories are because you just can't enjoy yourself.
We don't have one around
Do we
here.
have? Isn't there one of those at the Edinburgh Outlet malls? Isn't there one there?
Maybe, yeah, but that's not close though.
No, there's no. It's
There
not
may be.
close.
There
Yeah,
may be.
Cold Stone Creamery is the bomb.
yeah.
Seemed
They
like
put
there
all your
used to
mix-ins. They mix all your stuff into the ice cream that you like.
Yeah.
and-
Seemed like there used to be one.
Eric, why are you
went out of
putting
business.
really Cold Stone
You
Creamery?
don't like Cold Stone? How do you not
What
like
you got
Cold
against
Stone?
ice cream? You don't like ice cream, do you?
I do like ice cream. I don't like.
You like vanilla? Is that your favorite
They
flavor?
got all kinds
Vanilla.
of flavors at Cold Stone.
I don't care. Cold Stone Creamery can go kiss my rear.
They
Yeah.
charged you too
Bad
much.
experience.
They charged him too much one time.
Wait.
They're not cheap. They're not cheap.
Eric-
for ice
Eric
cream.
had
I'm a cheap ass, okay?
They're not cheap for ice cream.
Eric had a 6-year ice cream from
Oh,
from
God.
from Cold Stone Creamery.
He hit a
Eric,
girl.
No,
You took it-
I want to know why.
It was
You
a
took it-
6-year ice cream.
You took a
I
date to
thought
Cold
it
Stone.
really wasn't all that because the price I paid, more or less, what it was.
He took a date to
Yeah.
Cold Stone. And she didn't get one, not two, not three, not four, not five. But she got six mix-ins.
scoops.
Mix-ins. She got Oreo, Reese Cups, Snickers,
Wait, fuck
chocolate
with you because we
chips.
love you.
Yeah, she got like all of them.
Eric's like,
Reese
snap-
Pieces,
Eric's like,
Eat
snap.
Bar. That bitch took it all.
Eric's like, not funny. Not funny.
Is this how you're gonna do it? Is this how we're gonna go?
Now what?
This is where it's gonna be. This is where it's come.
Listen, insomnia. Last week she stayed up for 5 days. I don't think I could ever stay up that long.
Damn.
I'd be ready to strangle somebody.
That's the oh.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd stayed up longer than 2
Egg
days.
and cheese by Ween.
Pork roll, what?
Pork roll,
Really?
egg, and cheese. James said that's a good one.
I'll try it.
I like egg rolls. Grilled cheese with slice of tomato inside. I've done that with sliced tomato inside of grilled cheese.
Okay, so the best, like, I saw him roll his head.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
No,
Is this fried bologna thing again? What?
No,
not yet. Not yet.
Thing. But like
fried bologna, Shannon. Fried.
No,
bologna.
it's not even fried. It's cheaper than fried bologna.
Spam.
How can it be cheaper than fried bologna?
Bologna's pretty cheap.
Because it has no meat. But one of my most favorite sandwiches is you make it. You put it in the skillet. You butter the bread. You put mayonnaise on the bread, and then you put tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, and then you put your other piece of bread with the butter on it, and you flip it over, and it's a grilled tomato mayonnaise sandwich.
I don't know if that's cheaper now. Have you bought tomatoes lately?
Well, we can make tomatoes free from the neighbors.
Not now.
Tomato and mayonnaise.
Tomato mayonnaise grilled with butter.
It's the best.
It's so fucking good.
It's the best thing ever, Rod.
I'm not a big mayonnaise person.
I know, you're Miracle Whip guy. It'd probably be just as good with Miracle Whip. It probably would be.
But I would want something else in there besides just tomato.
Rich blood, rich blood.
Are you vegan now or something?
No, I just like what I like. Y'all judge me. Hey, everybody wants to.
Maybe some A1. Put some A1 in
yes, A1. Everybody wants to judge me.
Hey, don't tempt her.
Yes.
Should be making a mayo tomato A1 sandwich tomorrow.
Shannon,
Yes.
I'm gonna see it. Shannon, do it right now. Right now.
I don't have any tomatoes.
No, I'm chug the A1 is what I'm talking about.
No, I've already had fucking malt liquor and Mad Dog. You think I want to add A1 to it?
Take you a little swig.
What?
Take a little swig.
I'm not. Make me a steak and I'll take a swig. Make me a steak. Yeah.
Crack me up, Shannon. Come on.
I have limits. I do have limits, believe it or not.
What?
Barely.
Vanessa said second equalizer was okay, not as good as the third. Should be better. Not as good, but the third should be better. Pea-meal eggs over easy and flat top potatoes. GTA Saturday, breakfast there. I don't even know what pea-meal really is, though. That's like Canadian, what they usually have a pea-meal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what pea-meal is.
But I know a lot of people in Canada enjoy pea-meal.
I think we had this conversation before, but I don't remember what
Eggs over easy. Eggs over easy is the runny middle.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Then you flip it and then take it off, basically.
Okay, so what's over easy
over
versus
easy is
medium?
You flip it over. Medium is cooked longer.
Sunny side up. Sunny side up.
Sunny side up, you never flip it.
Oh.
Over easy is you flip it over and then basically take it off.
The white has to be cooked really good, almost brown, but I want the yellow running.
The over easy is when like you cut it and the yolk comes out. People dip into the yolk and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's
what
what
you can
I
do like medium too, but it's a little more cooked and not so
over
much yolk
medium.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, like the white has to even almost have like little round to it. But I like the yolk running.
Well, I think over easy you'll get the yolk, the runny white part of it cooked a little bit, but not as much as if you take it like.
See, I'm a
side up. Or
I'm a scramble kind of guy.
Yeah. Well, I like
scrambled
both,
too, but what about you, Eric? How do you like your eggs?
Over easy.
Okay, what was that again? What's over easy?
Over easy.
I know, but what the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means.
I just told you.
Your husband just told you, Shannon.
Is that right? That's right, though, right?
Yeah.
Basically, just flip it and then take it off the stove or take it off the pan.
So you like your white runny
it's kind of just a kiss on the other side, and that's it.
Look at Kiss, like Bill Rafferty.
Just kiss.
So you like the white and the yellow runny?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Fair.
But over easy,
Like
the white. But over easy, the white's cooked a little more than sunny side up.
Yeah. Yep.
I want no runny white. I want just the yellow running.
Well, medium probably more so.
Peggy said, "Hope Shannon doesn't have to work tomorrow." No, she's good.
I don't work any Friday.
She's off, Mom. She's good. Yeah, she's off every Friday.
That's the one thing I am responsible about. It's like if I have to work the next day, I don't get drunk the night before.
I like that Mama Ren's been hanging out for a while tonight.
I know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
She's a night owl too.
She should come and hang out with us live. She should come and hang out with us live.
She's a night owl too. So
yes.
Do you guys have a Christmas Eve get together?
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
sure
we do.
bring this up. She'll probably bring it up.
Yeah, we do it at our house.
This isn't a big deal for her. This is me normally. So
no, she's going out with us on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
To the breweries doing a New Year's Eve bash. So she's coming with us. Nice. Come pick us up and take us and hang out with us. Now she'll hang out with us.
Yeah, she totally hangs out with us.
She likes to go out and have a good time with us.
She does, yeah.
She's asking Vanessa where she watches the movies. Vanessa, I like the Waffle House hash browns, extra crispy.
Me too.
Yes, that's why I make my hash browns.
Do we have any more hash browns? Frozen hash browns in this?
James,
freezer, we have some.
Yeah.
I just get the grease on my hash browns.
Just let me drink the grease.
The grease. That's a good part of it.
As you say, she watches them using her TV or laptop. Waffles because I never make them at home, but any smoke can make pancakes. I don't know. I've seen people mess up pancakes.
No,
I've seen people mess up pancakes.
I messed them up.
I've seen people mess them up.
I can make pancakes. If I can fucking make pancakes, then it's like a fucking miracle.
Waffles are pretty easy. Waffles are easy, especially with the waffle maker. You just put it in and flip it.
Pour the batter
no,
in.
You put too much in. Like we're on the keto, so we make these things called chaffles. And they're like bread basically. It's like pour it in, but you gotta pour if you pour too much in, and then it's like one side gets brown. Pancakes are way easier than waffles, don't you think?
What about bacon?
I've made bacon twice. Todd makes the best. I always fuck bacon up. But I made it the other night. He told me how to make it because he's always the bacon maker, so I don't have to make it because he always makes it.
She's got a 512 gigabyte micro SD in her phone to store stuff. It's good memory.
But Todd does make the most perfect bacon. But does he make it today too? He does. He's the best cook. He makes it so crispy. And he takes it off and it's perfect. So perfect. Yes.
Attention to detail.
Yeah. Like I turned it up.
I should do a channel with him cooking stuff.
He should. Totally should. Yeah.
There's a new year coming up. You never know.
You should totally do it.
He's had people ask.
I'm sure.
I'll satisfy all 12 people that's wanting it.
He's got subscribers already. He's got subscribers.
I do have subscribers.
Do you? Already. Then you should do it.
They're like 20.
Really? I only have 2.
Alice subscribed. I was like, thank you. I don't have no content yet, but thank you.
I've got 2. I've only got 2 subscribers, and one of them is probably me.
And it was Vanessa. No, it's Peggy and Vanessa.
Maybe.
It's probably Todd. Todd and me.
I don't think that was me.
And he was asking Vanessa because it sounds like she's seen everything. Vanessa's seen a lot. Belgian waffles, she said. Yeah, Belgian waffles are good. We forgot to move our place here, but they make really good Belgian waffles. Super fluffy and big.
Yeah.
That's her aunt makes good waffles.
That is what she said.
Yeah, pancakes on a poor bed waffles. Peggy said there's a Stone Creamery in Jeff.
Oh, really?
Okay, there still is here then. I thought it was gone.
She said Stone Cold, but then she later said Cold Stone. I rather say Stone Cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Peggy said, and that's the bottom line.
And you gotta put the beer together and just smash it.
Did you know at Cold Stone Creamery when you give a tip, they must sing a song for each dollar given? Not anymore. They used to, but they don't sing anymore when you give them a tip. At least here they don't.
That's a bunch of shit.
Which I used to hate when they sung when you gave them a tip. I was like, why are you got these kids out here having to sing something? Just let them get their tip and be okay. So I'm glad they don't make them sing anymore.
So, Mom, where's the one in Jeff at still? I didn't think it was still there.
Text her, dude.
Vanessa said, give them a $20 tip. It's a blast to watch. Yeah, the kids probably singing forever. You get a $20 tip.
They bust a move and
be like $1 in jukebox.
Todd gets mad at me because I'm a good tipper because I'm
a tip way more than you.
I know he's a good tipper, but I'm a stupid tipper.
No, she's a right stupid tipper.
You're like my wife, like she over tips sometimes.
Your bill will be like $20, and I'm gonna give you $40.
Yeah, no, I'm a 50% tipper.
No, like $40 tip, $20 bill.
Yeah, I'm a 50% tipper because I used to be a waitress.
50%?
Yes.
Oh, she'll do something stupid.
Went to the restaurant. Oh, that's my table. That's my table.
So we'll go I had 2 beers. It's like $15 bill. What's the tip? $25.
No, I'm not that bad.
Yes, you are. You have been.
I may be, but
No,
like
no
I'm not
way
good at
about it.
math either.
You know, the other thing
Well, no,
too
you're not. But
is if you're good enough and you can afford it. I mean, you kind of feel good about it, I bet. So.
well, there's two things with that. Affordability.
Yeah, but we're not going to these big high class restaurants. It's not like we got $100 bill. You know, it's like. But I want them to like if they're not
alcohol is nothing to play into it either. I just want to say.
Yeah, but if they're not that great, like you got to be really shitty for me to be
I have issues with the tipping system myself, but because you know the history of the whole tipping thing is just really screwing over people. And it's like, why don't the restaurants just pay their people a full wage like they do in Europe?
Right,
and then you can pay a little bit more for your meals and stuff. Be done with it.
Yeah, right.
They're really,
but that's not the way it is. They're living on what we give them.
Well, the owners want to sucker other people to pay in wages they should be paying.
That's right.
I agree. I totally agree. But like,
and now there are salesmen working on basically commission.
Yeah.
They say now, like when you go to do a pickup somewhere, like I was reading, which I do occasionally now, but it's kind of like they say you should tip when you go to like call in something for a restaurant that you're gonna go pick up. Like, why should you tip for something you're picking up at the restaurant?
Yeah.
Because they say you got to prepare the food or whatever that you're supposed to tip because someone did take time to prepare the food. But I'm like, I'm not sitting there. I'm not waiting for service. I called it in. I did all the legwork.
See, when we first started dating and going out to restaurant stuff, it'd be like, I'd tip based on the service you got.
Right.
Like if you're shitty, you shouldn't get the automatic 18% or whatever it is, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And she would always get on me like, you should give, because she used to waitress when
I was
she
a waitress,
younger. But I'm like, I don't care, but if you're shitty,
yes, but you don't know why it's shitty service.
It doesn't matter if you're shitty service to the customer.
That's right. That's what you're in it for. Maybe
the other table.
But you're working for a tip, though.
It doesn't matter. You got to keep yourself in check. I used to
exactly right. Exactly right.
But I feel like
give them 95% automatically.
But it's like maybe they had a fucking table at 18 and we're the other table. Maybe they got fucking over table.
How's that our fault?
It's not our fault.
You shouldn't make up for somebody else's shitty.
If we're not gonna go fucking broke for $5 extra.
I'm not saying that. Yeah. It's not. That's not the point of it, though. It's like
you expect a certain amount of service.
You can tell if the person is shitty based on just.
I don't expect anything but my food to be in front of me and it's hot. If it's not hot. And I can tell.
No, there's ones that go above and beyond.
Yes, but there's
there are the ones that get the bigger tip.
Right. Yeah, but
the ones that just come and don't even come and check on you no more, and just don't even want to refill your drinks. Whatever.
I feel like I can read people fairly well, and if they mean well,
they're not going to
get refill. Yeah,
they should. I do now because I'm forced to, but they shouldn't get. That's what they're working for. That's what they're working for.
Like every kind of 5 to 10 minutes. If they're not coming around to say, hey, you know, how's your food, or do you need another drink or something like that? If I only see them once after my food's done, they don't get a tip.
No tip?
No, they have to.
Well, I'll tip them.
Yeah, I'll tip them. Go to no tip. I usually drop to maybe 15% or something.
I guess I'm a little bit ruthless then, because
But I understand your point, though.
I understand it too.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been like no tip, but if I'm like dropping it, like I have had times where I'm like, she's being a bitch. She's a horrible waitress. And I'll be like, let's just give her like 15-20%.
Oh, I've not tipped before.
I've never not tipped.
Shannon's coming there making it rain.
No, I'm not making it rain.
I want to be a waitress for her table.
Yeah.
You should, because everybody else probably not going to give you anything.
That table is all you got to wait on.
Yes.
Like, you'll be good.
I just think everybody tries to be the best person they can.
No, you can tell.
You can tell
people. Some people. You're right. You can tell if they're good and they're just having a bad day, or you can tell if they're just. It's just a job and they don't really give a shit one way or the other.
Okay,
you can tell.
Okay, so there's this thing I've seen, like, and I've always felt this way. Like, we'll go to, and I'm not saying Todd's a bad guy at all, because he's not. But I feel like I'm just more of an open person, and I just want to be like help people more than he does. And so like there's this thing I saw online, and we were always, when we go to India and we'd have all the homeless people, or I'm like, give them something. He's like, can't help everybody, we'll be broke. But and he'd be like, well, they're just fucking with you. They probably have blah, blah, blah at home and they're just trying to con you. But I'm like, okay. But then there's this thing on Facebook and it explains it perfectly. It's like, what you do, never mind. I won't be able to explain it right anyway.
Good story. Good story.
Well, look at it as everyone can change themselves. If they don't want to change themselves, then piss on them.
But it's like if there's somebody in front of you saying they need help,
then go get help. Go get help.
And you can help them. Maybe not to like ruin your whole life by helping them, but you got $5 extra, give it to them. And if they fucking take that,
help. No, go get help.
We are the ones helping them.
Go get fucking help.
I'm gonna help them.
No, but that's where
help.
That's where it becomes hard.
If you're that down, and if you want to be like, oh, I can't get anywhere, and I'm like, no, go get fucking help. There's programs out there that will get you the help that you need to get yourself back on your feet. If you're not the one to take the initiative to go do that, then fuck you.
I know what you're saying, Eric, but that's where it becomes hard because you got some that are truly down and out and really need.
That's not our problem.
You're right. You're right. But what she's saying is, if you can afford to do that, then why not?
No, my money's my money, and our money is our money. I'm not
disagreeing with that.
$5 to go blow it on drugs or alcohol or anything.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that at all.
But here's the thing. It's like what you're doing. Like I told my daughter, I'm like, I'd rather give them $5 and take the chance of them fucking blowing it on drugs or alcohol than
it's your kids.
Right. But even if I didn't have a kid, I would feel the same way. I'm like, I'd rather give my $5 to them and take the chance that they're going to do whatever they want with it, and then maybe do what they need. It's like it says so much more about my character than it does theirs. Like I'm doing what I think is right, and I have my soul is trying to help somebody. And if they're fucked up or they have a problem, because if they have a problem, they have a problem. We shouldn't judge them for the problem. It's just like they do what they do. We did the right thing, and we know it in our soul. I'd rather do something in my soul to think I'm helping somebody and they do the wrong thing than not to help anybody.
Is that $5 really going to help them, or are you just doing it because it makes you feel better?
I feel like you give the $5 to them and be an enabler.
Maybe it is. Maybe my problem is the same as maybe you might be right.
No, but that's what I was going to say is that's where it becomes hard because you got some that truly need it and are down and out on their luck, whatever, and they do need it. But then you get some that are just purely panhandlers and they're just making a living by begging.
But I'd rather, I would rather take the chance.
I wouldn't.
I know you wouldn't, but I'd rather take the chance to give my $5, $10, $20 to somebody that doesn't need it and take my chances to maybe somebody it does,
But you can tell.
I'm never going to feel bad. No.
You can tell. You can tell.
I would rather be okay. I'd be okay with feeling bad about helping somebody that doesn't need it than not helping somebody that does.
So there was a guy in Louisville last summer, maybe 2 summers ago, that got arrested for panhandling because he was on different corners every day, and they were actually out pursuing him, and he was making like $100,000 a year just by begging.
Yeah.
And they ended up following him long enough. They had enough evidence that they ended up arresting him and taking him to jail. But it's
what could they arrest him for though? I mean, if he has the money, we give it to him.
I think it was some other underlying
like
things.
Loitering or some other stuff. He probably had
something maybe something along those lines. But it was just like he was run off all kinds of places where he wasn't even technically allowed to hang out different things. Yeah. But I don't know. But it's a fine line for sure. But
it's all a decision for each individual to make.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm not disagreeing with Eric because I can see both sides. Like.
Sometimes I don't give money. Sometimes I might. Sometimes I fed homeless people like in Wendy's.
Yeah, give them food. Give them food.
I just took them in there and got them something to eat and stuff. So it's.
But in my opinion, you can tell the ones that really need it and the ones that don't.
I don't know. They all got pretty good hustles.
They really do have good hustles. They got like
syndicates around Cincinnati that they were working as crews and stuff. You would think it was like a union or something, but then there are some that actually need it. And people don't realize that most people are like a paycheck or two away from being homeless in the country.
Oh, for sure.
People talk about the economy's doing all this stuff and everything, and the economy isn't really doing good for most of the
Right.
lower to mid income type people or so. Like if people aren't prepared for it, because those people aren't the ones putting money in the 401ks as much as they are trying to put food on the table. So a lot of people could be in that position with one bad thing happening. So
and
I don't know. It's a matter of what's good for your soul, however you want to handle it.
Right. And I'd rather help somebody and be wrong than not help somebody and be right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather like help somebody and
but back to what you said though, when it was in Indianapolis, you can't help every single person.
Yeah, because we went into a restaurant. We went into a restaurant and I'm like
10 on every corner.
Because we'd been there a couple times and they're everywhere. And Todd has always been like, because I want to help everybody. I want to, I'm just like, let's just help them. And he's like, you can't help everybody. We'll be broke.
Well, it was at our work party.
Yeah. And so we went into a restaurant and there was a guy on the corner. And I'm like, okay. Because I'm trying to respect how he feels. So I'm like, okay. So I'm not just
leftovers.
Yeah. And so we went inside. So I'm like, okay. So, if he needs something, we go inside and I'm like, we'll give him our leftovers. If he's hungry, he'll eat them. So we come out and there's a different guy. It's not even the same guy, and I'm like, it's not even the same guy, Todd, and I'm like, I don't even think we gave him that.
No, we did. We left the box sitting there. It was like,
It's like, because you need your needs met. You need to have a shelter, food, whatever, I'm like, it's not like we just like chewed all over everything and left it. I'm like, if you're hungry, you're hungry. But then, then you'd see a pregnant woman or.
Well, I did that I think it was the summer, maybe it was last fall. Up here by JC at a grocery store.
Yeah.
She was standing, she was like in a median, like she was a young girl, probably like.
And Sellersburg has no homeless people,
16,
honestly.
17
we
years
have no
old,
beggars.
And had a sign. I was like, give me help. I'll stop and
really? And really?
Yeah, right up here at JC. She was like that as you turned into the grocery store there. She just had a sign and looked like, she didn't look like she was homeless.
Right.
But, like, I don't know if she is or not, but maybe she's hustling, but.
That's
like,
okay.
I need a help or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I stopped and gave her $5.
And that's the thing I was talking about earlier, how we've kind of like, he's a Virgo, I'm a Sagittarius. Like we've kind of come to the middle, because he never would have done that before, But then I'm kind of like, do they need it now?
Yeah.
Like, because I'd given my life savings before, and now I'm just kind of like, maybe not.
But I can see Eric's point, though. It's like, where do you, either you do or you don't, or sometimes like he's not a bad person because he doesn't do that.
Oh, I'm not saying anybody's a bad person.
I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying nobody's a bad person because they choose not to do that.
No, I don't think that either.
And I think it all just becomes a point of who do you trust and who's scamming and who's not. So
that's exactly it.
Yeah.
But see, I don't care if they're scamming me. I do, but
some people don't. That's your choice.
I'm just like, if
some
I
people
can
feel
have
better.
Right. If I'm gonna go to the store.
Well, at that point, it becomes a personal thing, is whether you're feeling like you're helping that person or not.
Right.
I have a hard time drawing that line myself.
Yeah, I'd rather help somebody and then fucking scam me than say, okay, they don't need me, but maybe they do, and then just if I think maybe they don't, and I just walk away, but then they do, and I don't do something if I can.
I guess I'm cold-hearted because I'll be like, look, man.
No,
I'm not saying you're cold-hearted.
No, it doesn't mean that at all. Like, because I'd probably lean more towards your way.
Yeah.
Normally than.
But he's had me yell in his ear for 20 years. I'd be in the gutter with him.
But I would expect others to kind of tell me the same thing too. If I was in that, be like, look, man, there's programs to get back up on your feet. Use it.
But people are proud. People are proud.
Some people can't. Some people can't.
I'm a proud person. I'm a proud person. And you don't know how much it, maybe some of those people, maybe not. Do you know how much maybe it took some of those people, especially if they're men, because these shelters only take sometimes women and children.
Mm-hmm. I understand that.
And maybe that man doesn't have it anywhere else to go. If
I'm ever homeless, I'm going south to where it's warm. I can tell you that.
Eric, if you're ever homeless, you just come to our house.
Go to California or something where. Yeah.
Hell, I'll go to Mexico.
Just come to our house. You'll be good.
Even some of the other states are shipping homeless people out. So
yeah,
it's kind of like, I don't know. It is what it is, but
no, my soft spot is veterans and old people.
Yeah.
No,
they should never
homeless. Yeah.
Yeah. They should never have to worry about that shit.
They shouldn't.
Yeah. But on a lighter note, James said, not like in chain restaurants. It's either personal or politics.
Yeah.
And I don't go to a lot of chain restaurants. Occasionally we go to Fridays or something.
I do, but I don't think about that shit.
Vanessa, did you see the Butterfinger change their recipe? Didn't notice, and it had to spit it out. She didn't notice that. Yeah, I
haven't had a candy bar in so long.
I've never been a huge
bars.
Butterfinger person.
I love Butterfinger.
Like Butterfinger.
Sugar babies, sugar daddies, Butterfingers, baby.
D'Angelo thought it was a hilarious chat tonight. I think that was before we got to the homeless thing.
Yeah, I think that was before we got to the homeless thing.
Vanessa deep fried bologna.
Yes.
Yes, the grilled mayonnaise sandwich is tasty.
It is.
D'Angelo said, I wonder if they would make Natty Mama to the Natty Daddy, LOL. Vanessa says A1 on bologna.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
No, it does not.
Slowly roll, Vanessa.
That's to me.
Slowly roll, Vanessa.
James said he's definitely a Lee and Perrins man, which I do like Lee and Perrins rather than A1 sometimes.
I've never heard of that.
It's like a little fancier type sauce.
Yeah.
Think they can make a natty sixtuplets. P-meal is hoser grits.
What?
Hoser.
It's hoser.
Hey, hoser.
It's basically you know what grits are.
I love grits. Yeah.
They say P-meal is
grits
hoser
too.
grits. Hoser like we call Canadian people sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Canadian grits.
When I'm always down south, I always get grits. I'm like, you like grits? I'm like, hell yeah, I like grits. And I'll just be like,
I love grits too. I do like grits.
Vanessa will eat the eggs anyway. How do I like my eggs? Yes. Just yes.
Just yes.
Any way you can get them, I guess.
Over easy. Gently flip the egg to keep yolk intact. Both sides get a bit cooked, but yolk is still runny.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, Violent by Design in the house said, "Dang, y'all still alive? It's gotta work." First beer is Rock Showers hopped with Citric Galaxy Sabro. Yes, it's other half. LOL. Violent coming here bragging about having other half beers. No, we don't get them here.
I don't want to hear
Where's
about
Joe at when you need him?
Yeah. Joe's probably like, go on and tell him you got an other half beer. A good shower beer is good for the health. Violent. I haven't, I've still never done a shower beer.
You haven't?
I've never done it.
You haven't? We just drink a beer in the shower. Why
yeah, people love it. People talk about it's relaxing when you have the beer in the shower and the water and everything.
I can't believe you have never had a shower.
I've never done it. Have you done a shower
Have
beer?
you had a shower beer?
Yes,
When?
yes, many a times.
Was that not home? Because I never.
No, you've been home.
He's responsible. He puts it in the trash can. I never found a beer in the
Wait,
shower.
leave it in the shower. Yeah, I'll throw it away when I'm done.
I'd leave it in the shower.
Yes, you would. You leave
this is a shower beer.
Yeah, there
Yes.
you go. Vanessa says she subscribed to both Todd and Shannon and Peggy.
Yes, thanks, Vanessa.
She's my other subscriber.
Yeah, you're the best. Yeah, you're the
I was
second
Maybe I have 3 now.
I was starting to wonder where Dolly was. He says, "Earn it, Beach."
Dolly!
one. Long time.
Vanessa says, "I'm always over the top. They deserve a paycheck too."
Yes. They do.
I'm sorry, over tip, not over top. I always over tip. Haven't worked in restaurants about 435 years. Oops, scroll down too far here. Dolly said, "Can you send me some money, Shannon, since you're handing money out, I guess."
I'm not handing money out.
While you're at it, send me some too.
If you got an internet connection, you don't need my money. Vanessa
says at Red Robin, I tipped the waitress and bartender lady $59 bills just because. Vanessa, that's nice of you. I don't eat out. Super sensitive stomach. Peggy says, I went to wait on her table because Vanessa's giving out all the money here. Or Shannon. Either Vanessa or Shannon. I think Peggy's either way. Vanessa, I like Red Robin. I buy their fancy glassware a lot. Red Robin does have some good burgers there. Never been there, Vanessa. Don't ever think I'll go.
Bottomless fries, too.
Yeah, bottomless fries. Shannon, always overtip them. They deserve a paycheck, too.
Right, they do, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the whole thing with tipping, like, you can't expect to automatically get a certain thing if you're not going to put the service up for it, though, too.
Right, that's my thing, right? That's my thing, right?
I do minimum. I do 20%, whatever. But
that's more than minimum. I will.
If
mine is usually at least 20, maybe 15 if they're not keeping up. And then usually it's higher than 20 though. They do a good job. So.
But I'm really bad at math too, so sometimes
And I always round up too, so I round up.
Yeah.
I always feel bad. Like, you don't put pennies on a tip or whatever, like try to even it out on your end. I just put whatever it is on mine, like the whole number, and then I'll take the pennies,
Yeah.
So on a tip though, for everybody out there, do you do it in cash or do you just do it with a card if you're paying card?
I'll do it in cash.
I do it in a car when I do a car. I pay everything in card. I never carry cash.
We don't.
Although if you do it with cash, they can kind of get away not to put that in taxes.
Right. That's why I was asking because they can kind of.
I just never carry cash.
Yeah.
We don't either a lot of times. But if I have cash, I will leave a tip cash if I have it on me.
Yeah.
For that reason, because they can just kind of do whatever they want with it.
And then D'Angelo says, "Who's on Team Android, Team iPhone?" Samsung has a Samsung Galaxy A20. Best phone I had yet.
That's a debate for another time. That's a debate for another time.
No, I'm Apple.
Samsung.
I'm Apple. What do you say? I mean, Eric.
Apple.
So
really? So Todd's the only Samsung. Android.
Yeah.
Brainwashed you all are.
But I mean, I'm not against Android. I just don't. I'm just used to Apple.
In my Yoda voice, brainwashed.
D'Angelo said better than the iPhone. He's saying.
I agree.
It might be, but
it might be.
I know how to work an Apple.
Brainwashed you are.
You're talking like Yoda. Brainwashed you are.
That's what I said in my best Yoda voice for your baby Yoda, Rod.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I see what you did there.
Peggy's Apple too. Peggy's Apple.
Tell you a story. Just after my permanent disability retirement, 96 from Air Force, got a huge back pay. James said 15% is absolute minimum. I get 15. I was always like, "What's up, dude? I sucked or what?" Thanks.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, it does start at 15% on your check.
Go that low, but it's kind of like it's usually something happened. Like Eric was saying, they're not coming around, they're not refilling your drinks. They're like,
but you don't know. Maybe they have a reason for not doing that.
It's not up to me to make a reason.
It's not you to judge, though.
It is.
It's not. It's not judge. Yeah.
They're at work just like everybody else is at work. What if you decide not to give a patient pudding for the day?
That's fine.
Like if you get seated,
not in their eyes, it's not.
It's like if you get seated and it's like 5 minutes, like if it's like more than 5 minutes or so. Anyway, my wife be like, "Are you still?" Well, she knows I'll be like, "I'm ready to leave," and nobody's here at a certain point. There's other restaurants we can go to.
Yeah.
So usually it's like 5 to 10 minutes, or if they don't see you by then, it's like I'm almost ready to walk. But if they do show up, then it's like I feel like you're playing catch up from that point. If they kind of come over and they're kind of brazen about anything, like they're not really, they're having a shitty day. People have shitty days, but guess what? That's going to count against you.
And that's fine. I'm not judging you all for the tips you give.
No, but I understand both sides. But to me, a waitress and waiter is more like a salesman. They're working on commission, which is a tip. If they're not good, they shouldn't get.
And
they shouldn't automatically deserve 15%. Is what I'm saying.
And I understand that you feel that way.
I'm all about giving big tips. Just
I am too. I mean, if they're good, I will.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you got a great big tip, Rod. Everybody wants to hear about your big tips.
That's what she said. There's no other avenue you can go there.
But if all we're talking about is your big tip, then you got bigger problems.
Here we go.
Don't try to slide one past me because I catch it all.
Vanessa, she wanted to celebrate by going to Ruth Chris Steakhouse, brought a friend. We got there, none of the wait staff waited to sit us, and 2 ladies were alone. Let me see. At the end of the meal, one waiter finally came over and sat and served. At the end of the meal, I went over in front of the wait staff at the door. I asked for our server. I gave him $1,000 tip in front of all those bigoted ones, and I said, "Thank you kindly." Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Damn, Vanessa.
I'll wait on you, Vanessa, for $1,000.
Okay, but here's my thing.
That's awesome.
Here's my thing too. If we went to Ruth Chris's and I got bad service, I would feel differently. Like I feel if I go to Ruth Chris's, because I'm not saying I'm better than everybody, because I try to tip a girl or a waitress. But if I go to Ruth Chris's, I expect better service.
But why?
Well, yeah, it's Ruth Chris for what you're paying and spending and what you're expecting. Yeah.
Because I'm sure they're to get hired at Ruth Chris's instead of Neil's place, it should be
it's a higher trained
standard should be higher.
I know what you're saying, but it's not any different.
Right. I mean, and that's our opinions. You have a hard time tipping more for Neil's place. I have a hard time tipping for Ruth Chris's.
For what
I'm
you're
not
gonna,
judging
We've never
you.
been to Ruth Chris, but
for
Right,
what you're
I'm
gonna
not-
pay.
but
what
I'm
you're
just
gonna
saying
pay-
it's just the same occupation.
Right.
Why is it different?
I'm not. It's just
It's-
my feelings.
No, I know, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand
but it's
why are
like-
you saying that?
like what Shannon's saying. It's like it's different if you go to a McDonald's
No, but that's
versus a
just
Red
saying-
Robin. You're still getting burgers, but the service is gonna be totally different.
I mean, don't get
Yeah, but
me
nobody at
wrong.
McDonald's
I'm
waits
going to
on it.
still tip them the minimum.
Nobody at
of-
McDonald's
Actually,
waits on
actually,
it.
I-
You're
20%.
saying you go to Ruth Chris because it's more expensive. You should automatically tip them. That's not true. They're still waiting on you, just like any other restaurant.
I will tip them, but I'm not going to be more likely. I'm going to expect a higher service.
Well, they're going to expect a higher because
service.
you're paying $60 for a steak, so your tip's automatically going to be higher.
Right. Yes, but I'm not going to
That doesn't
go.
mean they deserve it anymore.
And that's what I'm saying. They're going to have
That's
to give
not
me
what you're
more
saying.
service.
But you're probably not.
It's kind of funny though.
So if you go to Texas Roadhouse and you get the same exact service, like maybe they're shitty, and you go to Ruth Chris and it's the same exact service, you're telling me you're going to pay them more just because it's Ruth Chris?
No, I'm going to pay Texas Roadhouse more than Ruth Chris.
Even though it's the same exact service.
Yes, because I deserve a better service at Ruth Chris than I do
But why?
at Texas Roadhouse. Because I'm
Just
fucking
because-
paying $100 for a steak.
That doesn't mean the service should be any better, though. I mean, it should be, but it doesn't mean that you're going to get it. Though.
In my mind, it does. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong.
I'm
It's
not
just how
saying
I
it's
feel.
right or wrong either. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. Like, why, though? Like
I
Rod
think
said, you go to McDonald's or you go to Red Robin. Red Robin, obviously, because you got waiters and waitresses, you're going to tip them.
Yeah.
Nobody's waiting on me at McDonald's when I go there.
But actually, our McDonald's does wait on you now. They do bring you your food out and serve you.
Oh, they will?
They give you like a little thing for your table at our McDonald's. Now.
Yeah, I've seen that happen in a couple of ours. over
Yeah.
there, too.
I don't
But-
even remember the last time I ate inside of a McDonald's.
I usually don't. Usually drive through, but I was watching them when I was waiting on the order today. Like, what the hell are they doing? Yeah, they were bringing out the food to people. and
Wow.
a little thing on your table, and they got computers and stuff in there now. They redid the McDonald's and stuff. So
Yeah, a lot of them, don't even have just kind of self-serve or,
Yeah.
order on
Yeah.
computer and go. I guess my whole thing is with waiters and waitresses is they only make $2 an hour, whatever it is. Which is
well, like James
like
said,
what Rod said, the restaurant should pay them.
and see, there's an opposite to this too. Like James said, he only knows one restaurant in Chicago. There's no tip. They're struggling. The fact the restaurant isn't paying their employees and want you to fork over more to pay them. And I know of restaurants in California where they're paying them full and not tipping, and they are doing well.
yeah.
So it might be how it's all set up and who the owners and how
Yeah.
they're running the establishment.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I watch a YouTube channel, and they live in the UK, and their whole YouTube channel is based on like America versus the UK or whatever. And they talk about how like in the UK, it's not about tip. There's like no tipping over there. It's like they
Right.
get paid whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, but then they come over here and it's like it's more expensive than ever, or it's cheaper, but they're not used to tipping.
Right.
So it's like I'd totally rather pay more money in the US and not have to worry about tipping. I'd just
Well-
rather pay the flat fee to get them their hourly wage.
Well,
Yeah.
Shannon, we went to a pub over in England.
Yeah.
And we said, where's the tip? And the guy goes, tip? What are you talking about? Tip? And we're
Yeah.
like, gratuity. We figured he didn't know what a tip was. Being Americans, a tip, is,
Right,
like
yeah.
that. We said like a gratuity. He goes, yeah, we don't do that here. We're like,
Yeah.
And we kind of looked at each other like, okay, kind of gave him that kind of puzzled look. And he
Right.
said they don't do that over there.
Yeah.
We're like, okay.
Yeah. They just charge a little bit more. They
Yeah.
don't have free refills. They work it into your food
Yeah.
and everything. The
Mhm.
food's a little bit higher, but you don't have to tip.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would totally rather do that.
The night to
Hmm.
Peggy.
Good night, Peggy.
Goodbye,
Good night.
Peggy.
Good night.
And it said, right on, Eric. I work super hard to give a drug addict for a good time. Most of those one was choose drug, but I do volunteer at shelters, and many people have told me they pull cons on people.
They do.
Yeah.
I just prefer not to give my money to them.
Yeah.
That's all.
And I understand. I'm with you there, Eric. That's not a bad thing.
I mean, I would rather give them a meal than money, but I don't always have a meal,
It's mostly because I'm on a single income too, and I just don't have that much disposable
Yeah.
income to do that.
right.
I mean, we don't have money
Right.
just to be flying, but believe me,
Right.
but I feel like we're lucky. Like, I just feel like we're so lucky and blessed because he's always like, we don't have this or that. And I'm like, we don't have to worry about paying our bills. We don't have to worry about our groceries. I'm like,
Mhm.
do you realize how lucky we are?
Yeah.
And that's just how we are just
Right.
opposite in that way. But And if I can help somebody, I'm going to help them, whether they're doing right or they're doing wrong. I'd rather know I helped somebody that didn't need it than to not help somebody that needed it.
Yeah. And Peggy said, "Merry Christmas, all." Let's
Merry
Christmas, Peggy. Merry Christmas. And Violet says, "A great tip debate of 2019."
Yeah, Rod's tip's real big. Rod's tip's real big.
Peggy said, "Merry Christmas, Vanessa. Have a Happy New Year." And Jane said, "Rod, I have a master's degree and 15 years of experience. I can't find a job in my field that pays a living wage. I can flip burgers, that doesn't pay the rent for my student loan." I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. That's what I was saying. Like, the economy isn't as strong as they try to say
No,
on TV.
it's not.
And the reason you have some of the unemployment stuff is people are holding down 2.5, 3 jobs to try to make ends meet, which are all part-time, not get any good benefits from it. So, I work in the financial industry and I see all the statistics and different stuff that we look at. It's kind of like, it's not as good as people think it is in the economy.
Hey,
well, that's like Eric. Yeah, that's like Eric. He's a single income. I don't know how fucking anybody works on a single income and makes their life house payment, groceries, bills. I don't like, if I was by myself, I'd probably be living in like a tiny little 1-bedroom apartment, you know? And
Aldi.
Yeah.
But you, that's a hurricane.
You want to hear about Aldi?
Or, hey, I buy this. But you know, I have that little bit of disposable income. I can do that.
We go to Aldi. We went to
I
Aldi.
go to Aldi too.
I can never find anything in Aldi though. Every time I go there, it's kind of
really.
Like,
you want to hear something?
I feel like it's like I don't know, compared to Kroger, it's just like, I don't know. It just feels weird to me in there. I don't know.
Well, before we get in too far out here, shout out to the 11 viewers that are on here, man. I just checked. We still have 11 viewers.
Nice.
Thanks, 11 viewers.
Thanks.
1 in the morning.
Yeah. Which we need to shut it down at some point here. I mean.
Well, let me just talk about Aldi for just 1 second. So we went to Aldi, and we were going for the keto diet or whatever. We spent fucking $350 at Aldi. I'm like,
how the fuck you spend it at Aldi?
Ow, that's what I said. How do you spend $350 at Aldi's? Yeah.
Did you get some wine?
No. It was keto, basically keto. And then our daughter, she's not keto. So I'm like, we would have spent $600 if we went to Kroger.
I don't know. I've never heard anybody spend that much money like in Aldi before.
Oh shit!
Right, me either. We've done it twice now.
And we still have nothing to eat in the house.
But is that like for a month of food or something?
What do you mean we got nothing to eat in the house? Because you don't want
got
to cook
bacon.
Nothing.
You got bacon.
We have bacon. We do have. You're right.
Was that like,
got all kinds of shit.
Was it for like a month of food?
Yeah, we don't really go.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we like.
But you get dog food and stuff in there too, probably, right?
No dog food.
Oh, just the human food. Okay.
Yeah.
Eggs, milk.
But
are the only 4.
Yeah, but we hadn't been for like a month though, so.
Yeah, we don't go grocery shopping every week. We go we wait until there's nothing left in the house to eat at all, and then
that's
we go
how
grocery
I get
shopping.
usually nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
Guess I should go to the store.
But Aldi's does have really good food except for the produce. The produce does not last more than like 3 days. Like fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, you're fucked. If you don't eat it in the first 3 days, it goes bad. But that's where we got our bison. They have grass-fed beef, grass-fed, the bison, the butter. Yeah, you can get some good stuff there.
I think all their vegetable fruits are organic or something too now.
Yeah, well, it goes bad in 2 days.
Yeah, you better eat that shit.
Yeah, you gotta eat it quick.
Yeah. Vanessa says she completed her master's in September 2017. Nice. See, so everybody's talking at me. Vanessa says, I'm retired U.S. Air Force staff sergeant. As far as being served, I make it worth their while. I give cash. There you go.
Yeah.
Mary says, always tip 25%.
Yeah.
Galaxy Note 8 currly is what
there you go, buddy.
Oh, man.
Dolly says, I'm back. Still want to tip in? Yes, and about 10 waiters and waitresses refused to seat us. Only one sauce that came over. I don't understand how they refuse to seat you, though.
I know.
Because usually at Ruth's Chris, when you go in, you have a host that seats you at a table, and they're supposed to come over and serve you. So, I don't know. But I've only been there one time, but different places do different shit sometimes.
I could never imagine their steak being any better than yours, though, honestly.
I can tell you, for what we spend at Ruth's Chris, it's overpriced for what you actually get.
I'm sure it is.
That's the way I am. It's like,
now where we're at, and you guys have it down there in Louisville, we have the Ruby restaurants, the Ruby steakhouses. I could probably go there and get a better steak or just as good, and I'll probably save a little bit, Like
Jeff
we went to
Ruby's.
restaurants around here at Jeff Ruby's on some of his spots.
Yeah, we got one.
Wasn't as much as Ruth Chris. It's like I think they're a little more than they should be for that, but
yeah, our Ruby's is one OJ got kicked out of.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, when OJ came there.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, during Derby time.
And then Ruth Chris started in
He
New
refuses
Orleans, but
to
I've never
eat.
eaten there. And I've eaten at Emerald's place in New Orleans. That was one. That was another one that was. The food was really good, but you had to know what you were ordering. Like we went down to a couple other couples, and I ordered something. My other buddy ordered something, and he got like this fancy looking dish that was more about the look of it than what was actually in it.
Right. Yeah.
And I got like a meal that was satisfying for what I got. And he's just like, man, I picked wrong.
Yeah.
Like, had to come out and go get a snack somewhere else after he spent like, $80 on a dish or something. Vanessa, I came late. Why didn't they seat you? And Violence said, damn, y'all ever had baklava? Drinking a porter with the baklava taste? Tagged you on Untapped Rod. And yes, it's still other half LAL. Don't tell Joe.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
if he sees this, he'll see that.
I do like
Sniper.
baklava. I do like baklava. That's a nice little Greek dessert there.
I've never had that.
Yeah, it's like little. I don't know what's inside of it, but it's kind of filling inside of it. It's kind of like a little bit of a flaky type feel on the texture, but it's really good. It's got like a nice sweetness to it.
Sounds good.
Getting all dressed up to go to Root Chris was supposed to be a real fancy time. It turned out to be a waiter problem instead, because they felt back that two ladies alone should not be there by themselves.
Oh, fuck them.
They're lost in the end. I've never been back.
Yep.
$100 for a steak is too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Gilbert. Yeah.
Agreed.
Dolly said I was messed up, Vanessa. McDonald's is trying to switch to fresh burgers made to order rather than the heat lamp stuff. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they're seating you now, probably because they're trying to make it more fresh to order. So,
Yeah.
like, make you a little bit of an ambiance, but it's McDonald's. Like, come on.
Right.
Dolly said this is why I don't go out to eat. If I do go out, it's because my boyfriend invites me and he pays and tips.
There you go.
Got their own bet.
And
I bet his tip's not as big as Rod's, though.
He had to go there.
And Dolly said, "You're awesome, Shannon. Good time.
You're awesome, Dolly."
In Europe, only tip 5% at most. And James says, "A real shame that we Americans think a guaranteed income is a radical idea. We're screaming and banging for 15-hour minimum wage when that would still be woefully inadequate." Yeah, I agree. It's like
it is.
That's one of the things when I watched some of the debate earlier that was brought up by like Yang is like you can't get a minimum paying job anywhere and afford anywhere to live.
No, for sure.
What you would get. And there was a thing that I read like a couple months ago. San Francisco, $125,000 a year for a household now is low income.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So some people just don't have the different perspectives. And sometimes I think you're limited by what bubble you're in. You don't see a lot of stuff that's actually out there.
Yeah.
Right now, people need to make more like 25 to make a living.
Yes.
And raise all boats and stimulate the economy up to wazoo. Yeah, you raise that income and then you tax the people that need to be taxed more, like they did in the past years, and it makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the Samsungs at?
It's Todd. Just Todd.
I got one.
Todd and Vanessa. I mean, where are the some Samsung fans at? Look your hands in the air. They said, "Yeah, all these sucks for inconsistency." Yeah, I would say
they really do. Yeah.
Yes, 11 viewers strong, and thank you all for viewing. Dolly loves Aldi, so she hits the Aldi as well. Galaxy Note 8 here again. If I were king, everyone would have a guaranteed income, guaranteed healthcare, educational, tuition, and childcare. All good things.
Me both.
2020. That's my vote right there.
You'd be my king, buddy. You'd be my king.
Yang wants to give everybody $1,000 a month. I mean, and also have like some of the free college. I mean, I don't know. It's stupid that we don't have the free healthcare and all that stuff at this point compared to other major countries.
We're so far behind in healthcare. It's not even funny.
It's like over half of our budget on the country is in the military. It's like, who the hell are we fighting this much that we got to have 50% going in the military? We got like 6 aircraft carriers. The next one behind us only has like 1.
I'm everybody. I'm everybody.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying. The host and the waitress, the host and the waiters behind them really did not want us in the restaurant. Well, that's freaking snobbery.
Yeah.
Baklava. Well, that's it. Walnut filling. And I can get a Great New York strip for $8 a pound in Ontario.
That's pretty good.
Probably nice grain fed too.
Aww.
It is not Shannon. Davis, the only king is Jesus. No offense, but Samsung is better than Apple in every way.
No, it's not. They do the same thing. They do the same exact thing.
But Eric, like I'm an Apple gal, but I've never tried Samsung, so I don't feel like I can say yes or no to that question.
But they do the same thing. The apps do the same thing. I mean,
there's different apps that do. I mean, Samsung has gotten better on their stuff, and I almost bought a Samsung rather than the last Apple. But
you get more free shit on Samsung than
the camera wise was better on Apple than what it was on Samsung, especially when I do YouTube videos and stuff. So that was kind of a side factor. Because I looked at like what are the best ones for YouTube, and that did come up higher, but Samsung was behind it. And Vanessa's healthcare is critically important. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And the treatments are a fortune to keep you alive for stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. They don't try to cure anything anymore. Now they're just treating people.
It's a racket. Yeah.
Healthcare shouldn't be a money-making industry.
It shouldn't.
And it is billions.
Oh, it totally is. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what's driven. You should be able to watch ads on TV and go to your doctor and ask for this prescription because they're getting paid to give a prescription to you.
They have trips and bonuses, and I see this.
Oh yeah.
And Dolly says she has a Boost Mobile boyfriend pays.
There you go, Dolly.
I've heard a lot of good things about Boost Mobile.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm all caught up on comments now, so I'm going to actually look to turn it over because I know I got to work in the morning.
I got to work in the morning.
I don't have to work in the morning.
Miss Mad Dog she's good to go.
Yeah, Miss Mad Dog 2020.
I'll still be asleep when y'all get home from work, but yeah.
She'll be asleep till I get home from work.
I actually get to go in a little bit late tomorrow, but it's like I got to work 10 to 6 rather than 8 to 4, but that's all right.
Sounds pretty good right now, though.
I'll put my Bourbon County beers this weekend, so I'll do those reviews at some point. I really don't. I keep saying every weekend I don't want to buy any more beer, but
we should do the regular.
This isn't really buying beer because this is only like a one-time a year thing. So
we should do a review of the regular, like on
the regular
on the Beer Flow show. Eric, you got a regular, don't you?
What's the regular?
I got a what?
You got a regular Bourbon County, like just a standard. Oh, you didn't get? I thought you got one.
No, I didn't go out. I didn't go out Black Friday. I didn't.
Well, never mind then, Rod.
Yeah, that's the last time she had an infection in Texas. They flew in an antibiotic, cost $1,700 a dose for 14 doses. That's crazy.
That's fucking stupid.
Says she's off tomorrow. Yeah, that's a problem with the system. So, like I said, this whole political thing, and they just tried to pass a bill about lower prices, and like I think it was like 7 of the Democrats were against it, including Cory Booker, who gets a lot of money from the pharmacy group. It's kind of like. I still say both sides are one coin for a lot of things.
I do too.
Oh yeah,
I do too.
Yeah.
So you can't just go by party lines. But that
I agree.
Gonna go ahead and wrap this baby up. So you know who that means?
Come on, Eric.
Booyah!
Come on, Blue Eyes. I knew he was going to do that when I said
that. All right, guys. If you've had too much to drink, please get a designated driver, especially over the holidays because it's coming up to being Christmas. It's coming to be New Year's. Guys, take advantage of the apps on your phone like Uber, Taxi, because if you don't, you're going to get pulled over by the cops. They're going to make you do the stupid-ass sobriety test. Then you get a free ride to jail. Then you have court fees and then possible prison time. And then if you hit or kill somebody, you're going to the slammer for a while. And if you kill yourself, all you've done is hurt your family and friends and put yourself 6 feet under, okay? Just sleep off your buzz, get your car in the state. Like I said at the beginning, download the Uber, download the Lyft app, download, if you have a local big taxi company that has an app, download that. If you're out and about, use those apps because in this day and age, it's stupid to drive home drunk because you're going to have thousands upon thousands of dollars of court costs. And if I find out you're doing it, I'm coming with a baseball bat, and I might come with even a crowbar over the holidays and take your fucking knees out.
So now Eric
Crowbar
has
action.
he has accessories now. So
Baseball bat and crowbar.
It's like modern warfare. They come
but
at
seriously, we do care. So make sure you guys are safe out there. Drink responsibly, right? So
Yeah.
take care of yourself, and I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Probably we'll do something next Thursday. Not sure. Maybe this weekend. Who knows if people are around, if we want to do something again.
Actually,
a lot of people said they like the question game. So
yeah. Actually, I'll see if I'm around next week.
you.
So I don't know if I will be or not, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, if not before then, everybody have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry
Yeah,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a good.
Safe Merry Christmas.
If I don't see you until next year, have a Happy New Year.
Yes.
We'll see you before then. Oh, well, not them.
Well,
but
we don't know. It depends on
We
how
don't
the
know.
schedule is.
We don't know, do we? Ha ha.
true.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I will be back at some point with more live streams, but it just won't be with the cast of characters. But I'll keep those still going as I try different beers, and we'll catch you then. And just remember,
And we'll do the book questions soon too. I
Yeah.
guess, right?
yeah, just remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Also, Epstein didn't hang himself.